I'm not here on my own. Oh, God. I can sing Sexual Freak if I'm here on my own. Not, maybe not, but you know. Well, I could actually. Bit of George, don't hurt anyone, as a lot of you know. Huge fan. I've just done basically a 4-off beer review. So I thought, with West Ham losing, yes, mate, the world is my oyster. So yeah, happy, happy days. Oh, yes, Simo. Agree with you there, mate. Agree with you there. Fucking done us, mate. Yeah, it would be nice. Would make it. Leighton Orient survived as well. I know that don't mean a lot to a lot of people, but yeah, it was good. They survived. But more on the bees, mate. Fucking love the bees. Absolutely love them. Remember, Mr. Sups is on with Mr. Rob this evening. As I say, I've got these beers. Yeah, I know. It was quite mad, mate. I just did a 4-off. It looks like a glass of wine, doesn't it? I just did a 4-off cider review, and I thought I might as well just come on here and drink them. Otherwise, special to get them. So, yeah. I'll tell you what, mate. Not one dodgy. So, it's quite good. It was a bit weird. You know, I'm so used to doing the reviews with the two of us. You do one on your own, and you're like, fucking hell, hold on a minute. We're trying not to drag it out too long as people use interest. Yeah, mate, that's a tough one, but, you know, I don't know, mate, do what you bloody want, Sodom, innit? But yeah, it's you know, it's for people that are interested in beer, isn't it? That's the whole idea of it. Two ways of looking at it, mate, innit? More on the Spurs, mate. We haven't even played and I'm buzzing. But yeah, I do get what you're saying, mate. And it, yeah, I don't know, sometimes you can't do right for doing wrong, as we know. But yeah, as I say, I've just done this review, as I say, 4 ciders, and I thought, well, I might as well drink them. I was just going to blast the bloody music out, but I thought, I best not. I came on this one. I'll tell you, that vintage Theakston cider, mate. That packs a punch, mate. 6.8% ABV. Little bit too much for you, Simo. This is the blueberry and mixed with the Comptons. I did a bit of a mix. It's still a little bit. You know it, mate. You know it. He who dares wins. He who hesitates, well, don't, do they? But you know it, mate. Good to see. Well, I'm trying to hide. I'm such an idiot. I'm forgetting I'm that way and I'm that way and I'm that way and I'm not through streaming. I'm trying to keep trying to highlight the comments like a plonker. Yeah, West Ham, mate. They got well turned over today, didn't they? You know, I can't say I'm too annoyed, but I must admit it makes tomorrow that little bit interesting for me and William, doesn't it? And I haven't got to sulk so much as what I did last night about football, because you know there is hope now. There is like sincere hope, obviously, for Spurs, because that is fantastic news. You know, wow, mate, wow, we've done it. You know, yeah, really good news. Really good news. Mr. Sups is on with Rob. I'll be on for a little while, but as I say, I don't think I'll be doing too much tonight. I was gonna, God blimey, that's still a bit sweet. I'll put the other one into that. Oh, mate, it's a bit harsh, I must admit, but you know, it's how it is. Right, hold on, why me? I might as well pack some of my stuff, you see. So this is what I normally do in the morning. I'll pack some of my things, so it's quite eventful. If I could find them, of course. That kind of helps, doesn't it? Mate, I'll tell you what, I was scared, do you know, for tomorrow, but now it does give you hope, doesn't it? You know, no matter what you want to say, of course it's going to give us hope. You know, they've just played away in Europe Villa. You know, are they more bothered about that when they're playing again? Ooh, mate, it just makes it that little bit sweeter for us, mate. I think we could do it tomorrow now. I think that Tottenham will take the energy from that, and then Tottenham are going to think, Javid, hello, mate. Only fools and horses. Yep, there's a few here, mate. But yeah, I think Tottenham will take the energy from that and take it, turn it into a positive situation, which, mate, you know, we're in there, you know. And that didn't do the 3-0, didn't do their goal difference any good either, did it? So that's another good thing. Hi, mate. Good to see you, mate. I am PJT from I Rate My Beer on here, trying to behave, as I say, just doing a little... I was kind of sat here and I thought, well, I'm going to drink with beers and pack my stuff, so I might as well just come on, say hello, because obviously I didn't do the morning stream because I got very drunk, as a lot of you know, last night. Kind of pickled and everything. Woke up on the old settee and thought, fucking hell, what happened? Whew. Jesus, mate, you know, he who dares wins, he who hesitates, well, kind of didn't, did they? And do subscribe to our main channel. Anyone who's new in, do check out Rate My Beer. Interesting video today, and most days there is a beer review that goes out onto that channel. So yeah, that's what it's all about, as I say. Nightbot, there you go. Nightbot is a close friend of mine as well, one of my top moderators. Actually, I ain't got many moderators left. So, but that's what people ask, so we did go along and try and help people, and pretty much just to keep things running smoothly, which I think is always a good thing, and I think it really helps. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for the football tomorrow. I'm just made up, you know. I didn't think we'd be talking about a Tottenham win, and yet here we are. So yeah, things are looking good, mate. You know, are we confident for tomorrow? Well, we've still got to turn up and still got a job to do. But do you know what? Quietly, yeah, I think, mate, we're confident for tomorrow. I think so, yeah. I think Tottenham can do it. If you're on Facebook, do check it out, of course. But that Theakston is absolutely crazy. Very good cider, very good. I'm not really so much of a cider man as I used to be back in the day, but I do enjoy a good cider, so I had to review 4 of them. Well, I didn't have to, I just chose to, because they were just sat there in the fridge. I was going to do the 5 off Stella, but I thought I'd wait till special to do that one. So yeah, some good cider, some good things coming to the channel, you know. Well, to both channels, obviously. I did fancy going out today, but it's a long story. Probably better that I don't, because it's just better, should we say. Well, it's not, but it is. And that certainly don't make sense either, does it? But you know, he who dares wins, people. He who hesitates, well, they don't, do they? Because if you hesitate, then you don't win. That's pretty much the thing of it, isn't it? Hey, Lewis, good to see me, old mate. Whoa, mate, West Ham. No, I shouldn't laugh too much, because we might still get turned over tomorrow, mate. So, obviously, I didn't, mate. I normally do this stream in the morning, but I was kind of a little bit pickled yesterday. So, yeah, I come on today, and I thought, well, yeah, I'll come in here, come do this, mate. But yeah, great result, mate. I absolutely love the bees. So yeah, that was great. Somewhat challenging day here today. Watching from India. Good to see you. Among, me old mate. How are you, pal? Hey, in India, do you know Derek Trotter? Mr. Trotter? Only Fools and Horses? Very good English slang. If you ever want to learn English, I do say you should learn that. And he'll teach a bit of French as well. Mr. Trotter is the man, mate. He is the man indeed. But yeah, so I'm quite happy, Lewis, to say the least, as I say. And I just did a 4 off cider review, and I thought, well, I might as well come on here, because I'm going to drink these. Well, I've got to try and find these things as well, but I keep losing things. I think I'd lose my head if it weren't screwed on. Okay, I'll use these. But yeah, as I say, I was going to be here, so I thought, well, I'll come on, say hello to everyone. After a somewhat messy one, of course, last night. A lot of you were there. Thank you, everyone, for the support, of course. It was a good stream. Good to have G on, as well as others throughout the evening. Obviously, there's a video on here from yesterday around skegvegas. Do check it out, because it's quite interesting, some of it. Always good to run the camera, as I'd like to do when we're out and about. It does help, as a lot of you know, and it kind of makes it worthwhile, you know. And they kind of started to know me in the pubs and that with a camera, which it makes it that little bit easier, rather than people thinking, oh look, you know, he's doing this up with his camera, because obviously it's not that situation. And what's that say? You she, hello, Yuki Saza. Well, my English isn't too good, but you see, I can try, and that's what it's all about. But good to see you, mate. He who dares wins, mate. He who hesitates won't. And there's Nightbot, a close friend of the channel, my top moderator. As I do have this other moderator called Rusty, but he's drunk a lot of the time. He means well, trust me, mate. Absolute legend, but he's pickled a lot of the time, shall we say. Right, let me just find this while I'm here and while I'm thinking about it. I'm in a good mood today, people. As I say, West Ham losing 3-0 was very, very good for a Spurs fan. And it means that it keeps it interesting, doesn't it? Let's be honest, for a neutral, you know, it's good. And great to see that, obviously, Leyton Orient didn't depart. Hey, Andy, good to see me, old mate. This is normally my morning one, but I got very pickled last night, my old mate. Do check out Andy's channel, people. Absolute legend. I must sort out Nightbot, mate. I know I still haven't bloody done it, but I will do. Hey, been me, old mate. I hope you're well, mate. All good this end, mate. Boss me, mate. Boss. I just did a 4 offside review, so I thought, well, I might as well come on, say hello. Got a couple of things to pack here. I'm telling you what, mate. 6.8% that vintage. That's nice. That is nice. And as I say, Nightbot, one of our main moderators. Obviously, we did have a lot of moderators, but everyone complained, so there's only a few now. And yeah, a little bit too sweet, that. Rusty should be along, hopefully. I don't know. He could well be pickled. He could have hit the rum. There's always that situation, but this was a random stream. So yeah, obviously no one would know, and I did put it onto the main channel, but it's very random. I sort of like decided 5 minutes before I came on that I was going to do it, and thought, yeah, why not? You know, it makes sense, doesn't it? All good here, kids. All good. Oh, mate, here, her and the kids. Mate, that's it, mate. Boss, mate, boss. M suggestion for gay drinks. That's a bit old, isn't it? I don't know. What did George Michael used to drink? Don't know. But there's plenty of them about, mate. Why don't you just get a little rainbow thing in your drink, and then bango, mate. Away you go. Give it to the old pride, mate, you know. You know, never done George no wrong, mate, did it? I was about to say George is up here, but of course he's not, is he? We've got Robbie, we've got the Beatles, we've got Jackson, we've got Trotter. We do not have George. Is George up there? Yeah, Listen Without Prejudice. What a fucking album. Hey, George Michael documented favourite Olic drink was an espresso martini. Thank you, Rusty. And there I was saying about where's Rum Rusty. And there is the man, people, that looks after, well, helps look after the channel and so on when he's not pickled on the rum. But yeah, I just did a 4 off review, Rusty, mate. Fucking bees, mate. Bees. I did a 4 off review of ciders. I thought, well, I'm going to drink them anyway, so I might as well come on here, pack a few of these, because obviously I didn't get up this morning. There was no Rate My Coffee this morning, mate. Rate My Coffee was kind of pickled still this morning, mate. I was feeling the effects of last night, shall we say, that went on obviously a little bit later than I anticipated. But there you go. It was all fun. And as I say, I thought I'll come on here and it won't hurt me, it won't kill me, you know. I can't find the bloody half the things, but obviously if I left all this till tomorrow morning, I was awake, but oh mate, I was in a bad way, mate. Honestly, I had to get sober up by 10 o'clock to take the post from yesterday because I forgot, because we shot out so quick yesterday when my mate went. I had to bloody take the post, and I just thought, fuck that today, mate. And I thought, I'll come in here at about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, nah, mate, the lights are on, but there's no one in this morning, mate. Let's be honest. But, you know, it's all good, all good. Well, so I did a full off review of some ciders, which I actually found really interesting. It was a bit weird because I did a review on my own. Obviously, I haven't done a review for ages on my own, and wasn't so bad, you know. It was like doing the old chef de party ones in there when I'm on my own. So yeah. Hey, the lights are on. You know it, mate. You know it, mate. Let's put it this way, mate. The lights are on with Special M, but there's definitely no one in, mate. There's definitely no one in today. But she's happy enough. I think she sent Snake down the shop. I don't know why she sent Snake down the shop to get her beers when she's got beers in the fridge. But I don't know, mate. Women, innit? Hello, Big Papa. Papa was a Rolling Stone. What about that George Michael song? Looks like a sloppy 80s. Now, that's cool, mate. Now that, yeah, I like. That's good. That's good. That's good. No one's ever said that before. And that's it, mate. It's retro. It's vintage. Good man, mate. You know it makes sense. How are we anyway? Whatever you're calling yourself. But yeah, sloppy 80s pub. What about that, Rusty? I like that. I like that, mate. I like that. And it has got that retro. Like this, although this is going to be covered soon, isn't it? But it has that, you know, Mr. Trotter, Jackson, the Beatles, Rob, the Blackboard. I call myself Pontilus. Okay, I call myself, what do I call myself? Well, Paul, I suppose, isn't it? Mate, I got scammed at Morrison's last night. I bought 3 big bottles for £6 and they taste... I think if you look at the back of the bottle art, it will probably say UK brewed, which means it ain't quite the same, mate. You need them little bottles that are brewed in Mexico, because that's got quite a decent drink, you know. When you get a little bottle, I know there's a lot of hate for it. And like on the machine, it's so-so, you know. But them bloody UK ones, you know, I hate it, mate, when you have to slate everything. Yeah. Fucking upright. Hey, that was the 80s as well, wasn't it, mate? He who dares wins, Rusty. He who hesitates, well, they fucking don't, do they? I don't know. Mate, I felt pickled all day. I was meant to be painting today. My mate said, come over to check I was all right, because he hadn't heard a lot from me. And he said, you know, what about the paint? I was like, fuck the painting. And my tree was meant to come today. So I'm half asleep in the afternoon, mate. All right, I'm half asleep, and I'm waiting, 1 till 3, and my palm tree's turning up, so I'm buzzing, aren't I? And I'm waiting, and it goes to 3 o'clock, and then I get a bloody message that it's not turning up. It's like, fuck's sake. Where is the juice? Okay, where is the juice? Where is the love, as Fergie once sung with Black Eyed Peas? Good song, good song. Right, hold on, let me just find these so I don't forget my train of thought, because that's the sort of person I am. Actually, I am a fucking... You know, he who dares wins, he who hesitates, well, as I say, they kind of don't, do they? But yeah, it's been a hard day, Rusty, mate. I'm telling you, mate. It's been tough, mate. Like survival of the fittest, mate. Survival of the fittest. Today, but I got through it, you know. I kind of got on. He's in a bad way, Rusty, isn't he? Here we go, here we go. I'll tell you what, I've killed this big spider, mate, earlier. Fuck, mate, he's a beast. He's down there all crunched up. It's like, oh, mate, he was big, mate. I was like, oh. That's it, mate. Be original. Tell him, Rusty. You know, what can we say? He who dares wins, he who hesitates, well, they don't today. He's dead and not one. That's how it went. You need to catch a dopey wife for that, mate. But yeah, she's well, she is about, but she's kind of not normal, shall we say? Well, she's not normal in a way, but You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. This is going to be one of them things that, you know, it doesn't always go to plan, does it? Okay. But yeah, you know how it is. You can't win them all. Sometimes you win, sometimes you expect to win, but you don't win, and then you just get on with it in a way, don't you? Because, well, kind of, I suppose you have to, don't you? Hey, there's Herbie. I wondered what happened to him. I thought he got lost. He got lost along the road, mate. Aha, that's one of them, so that's cool. All is not lost because I have one, which is better than none, you see. But yeah, don't forget to hit the likes. You know it, Andy, mate. As I say, a little bit later. This was the 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I'm almost 12 hours late, aren't I, if you think about it, to when I normally would have been here. But yeah, mate, channel's going all right, you know. Probably helps that you've got the other one, but it's getting there, mate. Killing it on them watch hours as well, mate, which is what it's all about. I'll tell you what though, mate, you know, I'm here and I'm going to be here doing this anyway, so it makes no difference. But for someone trying to hit all them targets now, mate, they're just crazy, aren't they? You know, they're just not right, mate. They make it so hard for, I don't know, mate. I suppose you just have to be persistent and kind of hope, don't you? I don't know, mate. I just think that they do make it really hard for people, which is a little bit unfair, isn't it? Because an inspiring YouTuber, all them hours, mate. I don't know, mate. For me, I think that the lives are good. Yeah, definitely, mate. As I say, when I'm in here, I do most mornings, obviously, when I'm not pickled. And I'm going to be out here anyway, so it makes no odds if I run my camera. And a lot of the time, I'd be talking to, say, Rusty or whoever on Facebook anyway. So to be on here is all right. I didn't used to do the morning because I'd always watch George's, but obviously they took that away. And poor George today obviously lost his dog, and that's fucking horrible, mate. I know that pain only too much with a dog, mate, and I do feel for him, you know. Fucking hell, can you say? A lot of us have done it, been there, got the t-shirt. Nothing anyone says to him is going to make it any bloody easier, I don't think. It's just horrible. And it's just one of them things that... But yeah, the lives definitely work, mate. That, without a doubt. Because otherwise, as I say, if you didn't do the lives, you'd be pickled. Oh, I love my Only Fools. Yes, you know it, mate. It's kind of a... That's actually an oil painting. I did have a Christmas one as well, but where I moved house, it got damaged. There's obviously Only Fools there, and of course you can't really see there, but there's a couple of signs there. But obviously it's the wrong bloody way round because I stream this way, and there's stuff like the Jolly Boys out in and lovely jubbly up there. There is more Only Fools and Horses stuff on this back bar, but obviously it's kind of buried. That's a pig. Where? Yeah, oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. By the way, yeah, obviously, yeah, you go this way because it's good, mate. He who dares wins. Actually, I've even got the old Trotters thing on here, haven't I? Uncle Albert, Del Boy, and Rodney. How mad is that? Yeah. They don't make them, mate. Yes, you do win some, you lose some, mate. Exactly, mate. It's not all champagne and Skittles, mate, either, is it? You know, buying, selling, wheeling and dealing, and a bit of a drive home, as Mr. Trotter once said. But yeah, they don't make it. They don't make shit like that anymore, mate. Unfortunately, which is a shame. Exactly, mate. We said exactly the same thing at the same time, which is sad because, like, you know, if you watch it on UK Gold now, they've cut half the funny things, and then things were funny for a reason, you know. I don't mind all this stuff, I know there's loads of things about being politically correct. Oh, fuck's sake. That means the South Londoners have scored. Oh, 2-0. Oi, relegation is calling. Yeah, West Ham, mate, not me, mate. On the Spurs. Nah, I would probably effing lose tomorrow, mate. So I'm going to have my time and be happy today. And just forget all the worries and like sort of think, well, yeah, I'm going to do this shit. I'm not sure about this Blackberry one. Really. Yep, we might lose, mate. Exactly. Villa away is no piece of piss, mate. But, mate, if you want to stay in the Premier League, you stand up. You be fucking counted now, you know? Goal disallowed. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, not really, but... I'm not biased. I have nothing against the South Londoners. I just don't fucking like them, you know? King pissed off the Orange Man. Okay. Oh, yeah. I did read something about that. Swansea won today. Was at the match earlier. I mean, Swansea up, Snoop Dogg, no hands, part of it. Yeah, I heard something about that. It's quite interesting, isn't it? If I may ask you, you look really healthy. If you could go back, would you keep smoking? Vaping, mate. Vaping. This is only 003, so it's not so bad. But I'll be happy when we get to relegate you lot. Fucking rent boy. Funny enough, one of my couriers is a fucking rent boy. And he said, winning the FA Cup is not important. Relegating Tottenham, I'm like, mate, you're so obsessed with us. And we fucking love it, mate. And let's be honest, mate, we haven't had a lot of luck at that fucking disgusting West London ground. And I think it is our time, mate. I think it's our time to definitely win against Chelsea. Because if they want to play for the shirt, mate, I can't think, yes, you know it, Nathan. Yid Army, you know it, mate. And hi, Batman. There you go. You know it, random, mate. But yeah, as I say, I've got this feeling. Tomorrow's a bit tricky. But if they can't turn up at Stamford Bridge, mate, they shouldn't be wearing a fucking top. And we've had a nightmare there so many times. But, you know, it's there to change. And I think Tottenham will win at Chelsea. But yeah, the Bees, mate, 3-0 was like, yes, mate. It's like, wow, mate, for us, obviously. Oh, I've always liked Brentford. Actually, I'm not like Brentford either. They're the same area as the old Rent Boys, aren't they? But yeah. Do you support left? I don't tend to get involved in politics, mate. Everyone falls out of each other. You can't win against us in your own ground, mate. I'll be on the stream that day. You come and see me. Like Keir Starmer's Rent Boys. Exactly, mate. Exactly. You come and see me, me old mate. I will stream that day, that game, as long as we're not relegated already, or otherwise there wouldn't be a lot of point. But West Ham kind of made it a little bit more interesting today, didn't they? I had a feeling that if West Ham won today, we wouldn't turn up against Villa. We'll be there. England's #1. Hey, do you remember we used to sing that to Paul Robertson back in the day? England's #1. He was as well, wasn't he? He was a great goalie. But yeah. But yeah, Chelsea, mate. I used to be, many years ago, Peter Osgood and Ian Hutchinson's paperboy. So how about that, mate, you see? When I used to run a pub in a little village called Old Windsor, where I actually grew up. And they used to give me Coke. And Chris, I was always kept saying, can't I have a beer? And they're like, no, you can't. I was only 12, so one of them things. But yep, there you go. And I also knew Peter's son, Mark. Obviously, Peter's not with us now, unfortunately. Jamie, you're playing West Ham away. You are fucking Sheffield United and you're playing West Ham away. Absolutely pissed off. Tosser, 100%. Oh, Marmite, mate. Whoa, calm yourself down. Ex-Leeds, he was indeed, mate. Jamie, mate. He who dares wins. He who hesitates, fucking don't, mate. No, I had to do a 4-off review, mate, and it was quite interesting, you know. So I've done that. Did I, Jamie, you know, last night I took my camera out, didn't I? And I showed you my lights. But I can't find that bit of the footage for some reason. I know I was on 2 streams at once, wasn't I, on my own channel, and it was like, that was a proper... Jamie, mate, he who dares wins, he who hesitates, don't, mate, don't. You know that, mate. Jamie, West Ham, mate. West Ham, mate. They're your team. There was a good few beers I think we had yesterday, mate. Fucking hell, I looked this morning, I'm thinking, shit, mate, hey, what's the hustle today? Let's talk about West Ham, I think. Unfortunately for them, it hasn't gone to plan, but we are the fucking world famous mighty Tottenham Hotspur, and today I'm going to give it large. It's down to you and West Ham now, mate. You know it, mate. Well, hopefully Forest, mate. Forest have got 4 tough games. Oh, Leeds are done, mate. Well, it keeps fucking Rum Rusty quiet, doesn't it? You know. Ipswich into the Premier League. Good stuff. Been to the old tractor ground, mate, a couple of times. Great atmosphere. Absolutely great, mate. I've seen Ipswich when I used to live in Norfolk, and I've been to, obviously, Portman Road a couple of times. Yes, come on, you fucking cottagers. Give it some, mate. Give it some. Trust independent traders, you see. You know, mate. I don't even like this beer. But, waste not, want not, mate. Otherwise, the old special one will get it, mate. Think about it, Jamie. He who dares wins, mate. Yeah, great fan. Yeah, mate, honestly. Absolute legends, mate. Had a good... Obviously, this was back... God blimey. I lived in Chatham for 13 years. I've been here for 7, 8 months. You were talking of about 2007, 2008. I went there a few times though. Really nice atmosphere. Nice fans, nice atmosphere. And that's what it's all about, football. And okay, said Sansa. Good to see you. Sanzu. I don't know, you know. Jamie is my main man, people. Close friend of the channel. But he's a Sheffield Wednesday fan. I remember the last time you were here, I was drunk. Nah, not me. I don't think so, mate. When I was a little sport with my season ticket, there you go, mate, you see. Have you ever been to Newcastle? Mate, I stayed for a week in Ellswick back in 1998, I believe. And I did the big market when the big market was the big market. They almost killed me a few times, I must admit. Do you think the manager is right? Do you know what I think about West Ham? I lived close to her, mate. That place was fucking dangerous. I stayed in this mad hotel, mate. Fuck me, mate. It was crazy. Like, they even give me my bodyguard and everything. I remember, like, going to the local pub. It's so hard to remember the name of it now, but it was just down the road from this hotel we all stayed at. It was fucking absolutely mad, mate. Especially as a southerner. But they were all right, you know. You had to kind of... You had to be a little bit careful, but they're all right. We had some good times. But, like, you know, when people were going around with shooters and everything, and I'm thinking, this is fucking crazy, mate. Why'd you have a poster with Camille? I don't know who that is. Who is that? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if Ellswick might have changed now, mate. As I say, this was back in the 90s, about 98, I think. I'll never forget, mate. Right? I went in this bar and it was treble vodka, $1.25 for a treble vodka. Like fucking hell, mate. This is mental. This place. I have a treble vodka, mate, on the cider. Vinny, my old mate, on the cider. But I had treble vodka, and I said to her, can you do like a little touch of lime, little touch of lemonade, and some ice, please? And she was like, why don't you fuck off back down south? And I'm thinking, fucking hell, mate. No, mate. Sure, the bar that you're on about is a Sisha bar. I didn't tell you, mate, we stayed in this mad hotel, mate, because we just turned up at the thing in Newcastle, so we got nowhere to live, mate, and we don't have any deposit, and they chucked us in this hotel, me, my brother and my mate. The hotel was fucking crazy, mate. I'm not joking you, mate. And there was a bar just on the corner. You came out of the hotel, and I remember the bar on the corner. Fucking everyone was just lunatics everywhere. West Ham, not my team, but I live near the old bowling ground. It's sad. So many shops. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate, mate. And that's always going to be, unfortunately. Hold on, I've just got to get a beverage. There we go. You can't knock a Hawkston, people. You can't knock it. The Villa Vic. Nathan, I can't remember, mate. Honestly. 2-0 Arsenal. That's a shame. Plenty of vape shops. Yeah, exactly, mate. That's the way it is now. Honestly, though, mate, this, as I say, it was a long time ago. Christ, I lived in Blackpool. I went on the piss in Blackpool in 1996 for the weekend, and I didn't come back till 1999. But in that time in Blackpool, we had to do a runner. It's a long story. Believe you me, this is long-winded. I'm just giving you the short-term one of it. That's how we ended up in Newcastle, because we had to disappear, let's just say. And we were meant to stay in Newcastle, and fucking 1 week there, mate, I rattled back down to Blackpool, mate. Believe you me, I was fucking crazy. But the experience was phenomenal, mate, you know. I wish you had, like, the social media stuff you had now, because I met some absolutely crazy people. And I wouldn't change that, mate, you know. It was what it was. But yeah, I look at it, mate, and I think at my age, you know, I grew up in the 80s and everything, and I feel sorry for you people that like are in your 20s now and everything. It's really, I used to live in Hackney. Hey, mate, how mad's that? But East London, yeah, moved back to Wales. Don't blame me, mate. Obviously, I have a thing with, I've done a collaboration, well, twice, with Hackney Church Brewing. Them beers there that was actually my idea, and we collaborated on them. I really do get on with them. And they make some great beers, which helps. I was about to do a tenner on Fulham for 230 back, but then Arsenal got a second. Rusty, you're off your head, mate. Oh, dear. Yeah, don't, mate, don't. Big up from Brisbane. Hey, always good to have an Aussie in. Good to see me, old mate. I'm not too far from Hackney. London has become... Yeah, I'm 27. Yeah, I feel for you, mate. I'm literally double your age, mate. I know I don't look it. You know, no need to tell me. It's okay. But literally, mate, it's fucked up. And like, you know, were we to blame for some of that? Sometimes you ask yourself. But there's been so many bad decisions with the UK. We could be here all bloody night. I don't know. I think with a lot of the younger, the trouble is with a lot of the younger generation, they all want to feel sorry for themselves, and you've just got to get on with what we've got here and everything. You know, it's 10 past 3. I think you mean 0312. Good on you, my old mate. Mate, it was 10 years ago this year that I graced Australia with my presence. I was there for over 3 weeks. I absolutely love Australian people, mate. And the Aussies kind of love me, you know. They kind of warmed to me. They thought they could call me fucking pom wanker, but I got used to it, you know. Yeah, exactly. He said it. Khan is, yeah, complete P. That's it. Get rid of the culture and replay. Yeah, I know, mate. You know, it's fucked up, mate. I'm trying to get out of London, move to the outskirts of Kent. Oh, no, mate. No good, mate. No good. That's a shame, but I don't blame you trying to get out of there, mate. I couldn't imagine them hating you. No, mate, honestly. I went to, remember, because my mate, we drove round, literally. It's a massive long story, mate. And to abbreviate it, I went to a place called Yarrawonga, because that's where my mate's mum lived, and he had to drop some stuff off. And I went in a couple of bars there, and I'm like, oh, I like it here, mate. And he was like, yeah, but we're going. I was like, no, mate, we're spending the night here. And I went there on the way in, and then on the way back, and then I went all the way up to the Gold Coast and Koowarra Waters, and then we came back. Obviously, we did Melbourne, Sydney, everything. But, mate, I went to a place called Old Bar, and that was fantastic as well. And a lot of Australian people don't even know Old Bar exists. It's so mad, you know. Yeah, F him, mate. Yep, you know it, mate. That's it, mate. That's what it's all about. But it's wrong, mate, now. Anything you say, and then everyone's like, oh, it's just, you're being racist. It's like, fucking hell, mate. Most people that are actually racially abused is actually white English. And, mate, I don't go a lot on some of Tommy's views, but he did call this. That's just being honest, mate. And if anyone gets offended, then it's probably not the channel for you, but he did call it, didn't he? It's, I say, I know we try not to get into politics, but it's all around you, and it's all like one of them things, obviously. Yeah, no idea. I'm in Brisbane. You look up Old Bar, mate. Obviously, you're over that side of the country, and Old Bar was a couple of hours from Sydney. But a lot of people don't know Old Bar exists, mate. It's the beaches, mate. Probably the best beaches in the world ever. But when I was there, fucking George Michael died. So, like, I'm a huge George Michael fan. So I was kind of like just messed up in the head and everything. So it was crazy, mate. Absolute madness. But yeah, what a place, mate. I'd love to get back, but with the way it is with our pound now, mate, everything's so bloody expensive for us now, mate. It's so hard. That's when I was there, mate. When George died was when I was there, mate. But yeah, mate, as you know, I'm second generation UK Indian. Yeah, I know, mate. A lot of us integrate with British culture. We don't like it. Yeah, exactly. I know that, mate, obviously. And I'm in the United Kingdom, Jamie, old mate. Yeah, it's all cooked. You know it, mate. It is. It is one of them things, isn't it? But yeah, we're in England, United Kingdom. Actually, North England. Towards the northeast, or the Midlands, as Rusty will correct me in a minute. Fuck yeah, used to be able to get a bus to town, cinema tickets and a drink. Yeah. Where did it all go so wrong, mate, innit? I am indeed British. I've never been to New Zealand, mate. That's one that I missed, unfortunately. I wish I had a J, mate, on a serious note. Met a load of New Zealand people on my travels, mate. Absolutely love the Kiwis as well. Some good banter with them. Can't drink like the Aussies, but let's be honest, the Aussies are different gravy when it comes to the old drinking. Fake northerner, mate. I am a southerner, mate. Dress smart like a London bloke. Are you gay? Do you know, I keep getting asked that lately. Do I look gay or something? Is it must be the earrings again, you know? And the thing about George Michael. You know, I keep getting that on here lately, don't I? I don't mind, you know. One thing I say. Exactly. Do you know what? Fair play to you, mate. I'm the same as that random old mate. I would never leave my country, mate, because this is where I come from, you know. This is it. I would go away. I mean, I've been away before. Like, I went to Vietnam for 2 months. But this is my home, you know, and I feel that I've been accepted in Skeg. I need to stop wearing Michelle's ear. No, we have actually got the same ones, exactly the same ones. Oh, but I keep getting that lately, every day. Some people got me the other morning. What did he say to me? Rusty, what did he call me? Rusty, it really tickled Rusty, so Rusty loves it, mate. What this Wally called me. I've had a 30, but yeah, you know it, mate. That is it, innit? How old am I? How old do you think I am? I'm glad you love the Kiwis. It's honestly a beautiful country. We should win. No, yeah, testicle jamming. Seriously, mate. I've met a lot of New Zealand people actually around Asia and everything. And, you know, they're cool, they're laid back, and that's how you should be. Oh, okay, I don't know what he said. He's gone. If it's anything, we do let most things go on here, but if it's anything racial, unfortunately, you have to go, mate, because otherwise the channel will get in trouble. Stay until the end. My missus loves Poland, but I'd never move. Well, yeah, I like Poland. Some good beers. We put a flag out of front pole. Council keep taking it down. Ah, fucking ridiculous, mate, isn't it? It's, you know what I mean? They don't get offended by our flag. I mean, the fuck, mate. Does my fucking head in, mate. Hello, UK. When you return my $45 trillion loot, I'll have a word with Mr. Starmer for you, mate. I agree. They're always chill. I think you're maybe 40-ish. I've always liked you, Jay. Unfortunately, I am. How old am I, actually? I'm just thinking about that. I am 55 because I'm born. Fucking hell, yeah, I am 55, ain't I? Jay, I don't think I've ever said that. I turned 55 December the 11th last year. Born the 11th of December 1970. I see someone running falls posted. I'll click the like just for that. Respect from Croatia. Good to see you, mate. Emmy, mate. How are you, mate? Joe, you know it, mate. 60. I'll give you 60, Andy. Hey, mate, you just see what my mate Jay said there. What I've always loved. I've always loved the Kiwis, Andy. Always said, nah, good people, mate, and that's what it's all about, mate. Mm. That's what it's all about. Emmy, mate, that he's yeah, it's good to see a few different people on the stream. The reason I stream this way, I know it's the wrong way round. I don't always stream this way, so do subscribe to the channel and everything. Whereabouts whereabouts are you from? I'm originally from Windsor, Berkshire, but I live in Skegness now. That old you still do. You're lucky I like you, Rusty. But yeah, your dad's 56, you see, so they've done it, been there, same as me, mate. 80s kid, you know, that's what it's all about. But yeah, it's kind of like I say, I don't always stream this way, so you can see more. There's just loads of guests come on and everything, but it's nice to see new people. And the reason I stream this way is to meet new people. That's the whole idea about it. Yeah, I get called gay loads of times. I'm used to that. I absolutely love George Michael, so, you know, I don't mind. I work with Kiwis my whole life. I love them. Funniest blokes you'll ever meet. There you go. And that's from an Australian. And I love the banter, you know, between Australia and New Zealand and that. And the best one I say to my best mate's Richard in Australia, I said, mate, if your ancestor hadn't have been criminal, you'd have been one of us. And we absolutely love it, mate. I went all the way around Australia with him. I'm visiting Egypt tomorrow. Hey, mate, I'm a bit puzzled whether to call it Egypt or Greater Israel. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Subscribe to this great channel and do subscribe. Yo, man, I just like you. Me too. I like me as well. Well, someone's got to like me, haven't they? Relegation. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about West Ham. They're going down, not us. That is what it's all about. You know, it makes sense. But it does. Obviously, Tottenham have to win tomorrow. Will I do a stream tomorrow? I don't know. Depends what happens tonight. Yeah, fuck West Ham. You know it, mate. Dirty fucking hammers. Bloody pikeys. Bloody horrible. Fake bloody ground. Yep, you know it, Tommy. A lot of this. But, mate, I'll tell you what. People say a lot of shit about Skeg. The reason I chose Skeg was more than anything, right? Because we could have gone anywhere. We could have got a smaller place or this or that and everything. And the reason I started Skeg, because loads of people say, oh, it's really shit there. And I'd always come up here over the years and everything. I had some friends here and everything. Thank you, mate. You know, it makes sense. And then I just thought, I'm going to just go there and do my bit. Yeah, this is Sweet Lemon. It's only 003. But yeah, of course, vaping's going up. Mate, how mad is the vaping? So your vape that was £1 something, it's going to be £3 something because of the vaping tax. It's like, because the government are not making enough money, mate. So if I pay for them fucking idiots on the boat, and I'll be totally honest, that's what's happening, mate. We got to pay through vape tax, you know, one way or another, they get you. And that's the truth. Best memories from my family holidays when we were younger to Skeg. Yep, you know it, mate. Sniper. Okay. Tyson Jordan, game 6. Better Skeg than Manchester. Yeah, do you know what, mate? It's cool here, mate. Do watch the video I put up today. It's quite interesting enough place. Bro, it was 35. Fucking hell, mate. Butlin Skegness. Yep, you know it, mate. The more nicotine. Yep, that's true. That's true. That's true. Just poured a Frankie. Oh, mate, do you know what? Lewis, mate, look, I've got 2 kegs and I so nearly chilled one, but I've got Stella 5.2 and Stella 5 and I've got that pecan keg that I've got to review. I was meant to do it today, but I got that new 5 litre keg, but I just thought, nah, let's just keep them. Tax in the country are laughable. Yeah, that's it, mate. When I lived in Boston, I went, Paul, yeah, how is Paul? It was my first time. This Skeg's, honestly, Skeg's nowhere near as bad as what people say, mate. It's like, but I think people are warming to it. And it's a good atmosphere. There's a good atmosphere. Yesterday was absolutely buzzing. Busiest I've ever seen it. And I've seen footage today. It's just chaos because it's biker weekend. Right, I've just got to go for a pee. Give me 2 minutes. I don't have a toilet in here. I have to go into the house. Okay. Yeah. I can't handle a Welsh summer. It gets quite warm nowadays sometimes, doesn't it? 40 degrees. That's what you, mate. That's crazy. Gig is great. One of our old English towns. I have Coors Light in the fridge. Is that a gay beer? I've got Coors Light somewhere. Yeah, you see. God damn, mate. You drink what you want to drink, mate. 55 degrees Celsius. Fucking hell. Hottest day I've enjoyed. Yeah, 40s. I've done the 40s. 40, 55 degrees would kill probably me as well. I think it's bad there. 75 for a 25 pack. Yeah, that's crazy, mate. Australia, isn't it? Mike, no beer's gay, mate. I drink cruisers, which is gayer than any beer. That's fair enough, isn't it? Who's everyone voting for? And do check out Simo Sups. I'm not voting anyone, me, mate. I vote Hawkston Cider. But I say, I just did a review and I just randomly come on here. This wasn't planned or anything. I'll drink that guilt-free. You know it, Mike. I just thought I'll come on here because I'm going to drink the ciders in a way. And, yeah, as I say, the cider review will go up on the main channel. Do check Rate My Beer. Hey, gorgeous Dave, mate. She's not here today. She's pickled. So you lumbered with me, I'm afraid. PJT votes Bud Light. You want to watch it, Rusty. I'll get Nightbot on you. Nightbot, time him out. No, Nightbot's no good. But no, good to see you, Dave. As I say, the special one's not... Well, she is here, but she's had a long one. Mate, honestly, this is quality, mate. Seriously. You get it with your club card now. £2.50. I will have the... Mike, drink away, mate. You know it, mate. But yeah, £2.50 for a 500ml bottle. This one in Tesco's. I'm telling you, it's top quality lager, mate. We got it on draft. Not so far from here, which is good as well. I'm trying to get the Crafty Ale House to get it, to get the Stoford press out and get Hawkston in, but he's trying to talk a deal with them. I've got 2 bottles of Sailor Jerry Spice rum for free. Oh, fair play, mate. And great to see you, mate. You know that, mate. Over in Australia, he's at 3 a.m. or 3 a.m. wasn't it? Or well, 3:30 almost now. I do like this cider, mate. Just always gets messy, you know. You don't mean to, but it kind of does. Yeah, I don't mind a Stoford press, Mike, but I prefer Hawkston's different gravy. Yeah, 328. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, Clarkson's. That's it, mate. No, this is honestly, mate. This takes some being. I'll tell you one thing as well. This one here that looked like a bloody glass of wine. This is the one I was reviewing earlier. This stuff, mate. Never ever tried it before. I know it's the wrong bloody way round, isn't it? But Thixton's Paradise Gold Dry Vintage Cider, 6.8% ABV. That's quality. Do not be silly, Dak Dog. Hey, Grandpa. Hey, mate. Fun fact for the girls. Guys don't scratch. What a balls. Yeah, okay. We all pinch and roll the skin. Ah, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. My Spanish friend lost his car yesterday. He's now car. And it's nearly, of course it is nearly 6 a.m. in New Zealand because you're further ahead. Yeah, that's crazy, mate. You're nearly, so you must be nearly 12 or 11 hours. Hey, Jenny, hope your YouTube goes from strength to strength. You, Michelle, are very nice people. It was nice meeting you. And say this. Hey, Jenny, good to see you, mate. I'm not feeling myself. Jenny, mate, as I said to you before, I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? Do reach out, mate. Like, paulT33@hotmail.com. Reach out, talk to us, mate. I'm sure my phone number's on the channel somewhere. So, you know, keep in touch and talk. I know you're not in a good place at the moment, mate. But one thing you can do is talk, mate. And obviously, you know, we remember you, mate, from the days of Stephen, which was absolutely brilliant because you used to actually noise him up, and it was fucking brilliant, mate, them days. And like, you know, I know you're going through a lot of shit, mate. But let's say, do get in touch off here where we can chat and everything. And I'm always chat, mate. But yeah, no, Dak Dog. Oh, Grandpa. Can you call me Grandpa? What are you trying to say? That hurts, that does. But I know what you mean, Jenny, mate. But as I say, do keep in touch, mate. Should have scolded it. Yeah, you know it, mate. My teenage career. Oh, he's so young. He's on fire, isn't he? He is. Hey, mate, that's good. That was good, you see. How can I forget my friend? Yep, you know it. Kim Jong Stephen. Yep, exactly, mate. But Jenny and Stephen were fucking quality, mate. As they got rid of Jenny, I'm like, oh, mate, Jenny's coming back in, mate. Hey, as they hide them, I unhide them, and it was funny, mate. Like, how the fuck's he got back? It's like, but he's a good lad, and he's not going for the best of times at the moment, which I do understand. As I said, if you contact me personally, we can have a chat and so on. Look at Nightbot, mate. He's on the piss as well, isn't he? For fuck's sake, you can't get the staff. But good to have a few different people in. As I say, do subscribe to the channel and even check out the main channel. Obviously, this is not the main channel. This is the other one. And this is because I get in trouble sometimes on YouTube and I got done for 53 copyrights on my main channel. So hence why I'm doing this one as well. Hey, Freako, good to see you, me old mate. Night boy, business afar. Hey, that's what it's all about. It's not illegal to get drunk. Remember that, mate, whether you're in England, Australia, or New Zealand. I am indeed British, mate. Oh, Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot's... Mate, Nightbot's just off his head. I will subscribe, mate. That's what it's all about, Jay. Seriously, mate, as I say, it don't cost you anything. As I say, I do random lives. Sometimes there'll be me, there'll be the missus, and sometimes there'll be guests, people that are in here now, come on and we all talk. As obviously I say, it's not always streamed this way, but if I didn't stream this way, I wouldn't meet you lot. And do like the stream, thank you, Art. It all counts, mate. 17 likes, I think. 8 likes, 17 in. So hit the likes, yeah. I always forget to say that, and you really should. It does help the channel, people, and that's the truth. So they say. But yeah, it is nice to say when you get new people in. And there's some of us, even ours, been here for a long time now, hasn't he? You know, obviously people come and people go, and obviously I stream with Simo a lot. And Simo's like a close personal friend. Well, sometimes. Fucking City fan. What can I say? Yeah, Jenny, you're going to win the league as well. What's wrong with you? Damn, I was 27 when I joined. Hey, how old was I, mate? I've been nearly doing this 5 years, you know, now. The main channel. 5 years drinking cold ones free. Exactly, mate. And that's what it's all about. That makes it that little bit better, doesn't it? You can't beat a free beer. It's always going to be better, isn't it, if it's for free? I tell you what, that Hogston is absolute quality, mate. And it's good. 27, you see, mate? So yeah, 5 years I've been doing YouTube for. I've got a 5-year party stream all channeled in. On the other one, it's like, fucking hell, I don't know how old this channel is. My favourite 4-letter word. What, free? Yeah. Definitely, mate. Definitely. Because it does. It's always going to taste that little bit better, isn't it? Because you know, all my beer is free next week. Hey, Andy, what's all that? Well, tell me more, mate. And do check Andy's channel, people. Yes, you know it, mate. You know it. But yeah, do check Andy's channel. Close friend of ours again. Obviously, he's not had so much time on YouTube as he used to. Oh, you're going on all inclusive with Paul. Fucking hell, mate. Not another Jolly Boys. Bill and Ben are on a Jolly Boys, people. Do watch. It's bound to be interesting. Oh, look, I've got hair. Shit. Better put the hat on. Yeah, you'll have a good break, mate, innit? Yeah, only for a week. All my beer is free next week, too. My birthday's May the 8th. Happy birthday for May the 8th, mate. Happy birthday. Have a good one, mate. Yeah, my wife's just had a birthday, but mine's not till December, so I'm way off. Thank fuck. I don't want to get any older than I already am. Blimey, you know. Stop the world, as Rigsby said in Rising Down once. I want to get off, you know. How right was he when he said all them years ago? You know, yeah, that's what it's all about, mate, as I say. Yeah, a week away from earning. Mate, that must be priceless, you see. I'm all right when special gets pickled, you see, so it's like being here in a way. But she's happy enough, so that's all right. She's doing her thing, having a few beers, I think, talking to, I don't know, whoever. But she's happy, so happy wife, happy life, as you know, innit? I'm the boss anyway, mate. I couldn't care, mate, me with women. I shouldn't say too much, so you never know. She might be fucking in the background. But yeah, my lighting, Andy, my palm tree was meant to turn up today. That didn't bloody turn up. I don't want to sound disrespectful or dismissive to other people's faith. Loving, we should be grateful. Yep. Okay, rocking, me old mate. Free to say what you like, mate. Not a problem, mate. That is indeed, mate. I was December the 11th, 1970. Yep, you're right, mate. My poor old mum and dad. You think about it. The Beatles split up, and I pop out. Hence being called Paul John after see Paul McCartney and John Lennon, who are both on the back bit here. But I can't show you that because I've got a massive flag over the bloody TV there at the moment, and it's in a complete mess. I haven't started on it before anyone asks that knows me. No. Have a great day, mate. You're very cool. Thank you, mate. But yeah, yes, yeah. Just to say, album Abbey Road came out, didn't it? Obviously, there's only a Beatles picture here, but if you when I stream in the house, as a lot of you know, there's like John Lennon and pictures all around the house as being a huge Lennon fan that I am. Well, Lennon and the Beatles, obviously. But say there's only that one here. You've got Paul and John there, which are on the wall. We are going to do a bit more when we get tidied out. Probably try and get a couple more in there to make it more interesting. But yeah, good to see some new people. As I say, do subscribe to the channel, do hit the likes. As I say, I'm on here quite a lot. I'm on here most mornings normally when I do my packing, and I'm packing my caps and that, so I'm on here and I'll chat away, and it just passes the time by, you know, anything, doesn't it? Yeah, this is obviously the garage, but obviously that bit there, this bit here is okay that you see, but that bit there is just like a complete mess, and I've got all these storage boxes but I just haven't. Why is Lennon my favourite? That's a tough one. Because I think that obviously he was gunned down December the 8th, 1980. It was 3 days before my 10th birthday. My nan died that year, and I remember when John got shot and everything, and I was going to school, obviously as a 9-year-old, and I was just fucking devastated. I say it was hard enough because when my nan died, my nan was like my favourite person in the world. My nan absolutely loved me. I was like her first grandson. So, you know, my dad would be like, well, you can't have that. And I'd just pick things out of the catalogue. And my nan would just get it all for me. And she never paid for anything because she didn't have any money. And it was crazy, you know, when you look back at it and you think later on, what country? England, my friend, England. But yeah, as I say, you had some amazing time. My mum was born in 85 and she was saying how cheap food was. Yep. Yeah, it's not good now, mate, is it? It's not just England. Virgin, good to see you. Hello too. R.I.P. Nan. Yeah, and as I say, that was 1980. Obviously, I was 9 years old then, and of course then Lennon died, and I just always loved Lennon. All the songs, you know, like all my favourite songs are from Lennon. Not taking anything away from Paul, and not forget about George. George's an absolute hero as well. That's all the Beatles. They were great, you know. A lot of people say, oh, they were overrated. I mean, fucking hell. But again, an opinion, isn't it? Mate, when I was in school, you could get 4 wings and chips for £1. And yeah, it's bad now, you know. Unfortunately, though, you don't see a better picture, do you? You don't think, oh, well, something's going to come and we're all going to be all right and everyone's going to be reunited again. But you kind of, you don't see that now, you know, and that is a little bit worrying, I think. I think that kind of, I don't know. I suppose life's what we make of it, you know, and I wouldn't want to, people say as you get older, you want to be younger. Well, I remember the days of the 80s, you know, with Wham and Jackson, you know, Jackson filling Wembley Stadium. And I know people have their things about Jackson, that's fair enough. You're entitled to your own opinion. I'm obviously a huge Jackson fan, so it was one of them things, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, as I say, so, I mean, they did it for 8 years. It's a shame because you kind of think, well, they would have got back together if John hadn't got shot and everything, and they would have done some mad things. I mean, what would John Lennon have made of like the fucking internet and everything? You think like Lennon would pickled his head, wouldn't it? That sounds you know it, mate. Used to be a shop near my school, chicken burger, 2.20, wings and chips, £2. Yeah, you know it, mate. I want to be young again. Been there, done it. Yeah, and it was when we did it, Andy. It was brilliant, mate. And I know it's great, the internet now. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to talk to these excellent gents in New Zealand and Australia. But then there's also the bad shit that comes from the internet. And if you could make your choice, most people my age, Andy's age, would fuck off social media to have what we had back then. I think so, in a way. And subscribe to this great channel. Okay, thank you, Nightbot. I think Nightbot likes me, doesn't it? But you look back and you think, you know, it was so much better. We were actually Great Britain then, weren't we? Not this stupid little island that we are now. And anyone do subscribe, that is my main channel, well, our main channel. KFC, well, yeah, it was, mate. But you know what? I did the KFC review, mate. I got that burger, mate. That burger was top quality. I don't think many people watched the review, but it kind of helped me because I pissed around with a pickle burger, didn't get it. I thought, oh, sorry, I'm not doing all that. And just because old Ponder Man was pondering back off to the States, so just to do his head in, I jumped on the old bandwagon and done the review. And it was fucking lovely, you know. Hey, I'm 34, didn't have the internet back then. Yep. I get it, mate. I support myself and Tottenham Hotspur, mate. I say I don't get involved in all that because it's just one of these things, mate. It divides everyone and it's not good. My country has horrible problems, so I can't say too much, but I feel bad for the people of England. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, the future is not bright and the future is not good, is it? And that's just being honest. And I know some people might not like that. I get that, but all I can be is like halfway honest and say what I'm thinking, and like, you know, as I know, like a lot of streams and you try and not to steer clear of everything, but I think on a YouTube channel, if you take away everyone's freedom of speech, what have you got? You haven't got anything, and it's pointless, isn't it? If you're not going to get that freedom of speech, obviously. But I don't know what your country is. I don't know. Are you in the States or? You know, there's a lot of things. But yeah, I think the horrible problems, though, is around the world. It's not just our country or your country. KFC near you is good because the meat is not halal in London. Every KFC. Yeah, mate, that's a bit bad, isn't it? That's a bit bad. That's not what you signed up for, is it? But there's so many problems around the world, isn't it? There's this war, there's that war. You know, and you just sort of think, how is it with everyone, you know? Mate, thank God you reigned. Yeah, no, mate, that's it, mate. I mean, I talk to Rusty literally every day, and we let so much more go now. He does as well, mate. You know, obviously, if it's someone being downright racist, then he has to chuck them out, mate. But everything else, we just try and let it go and try and let it run, you know, because, yeah, war. Remember the song, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And that's it, mate. But we do try and let it run, you know, and it's, you know, the idea is you don't want to come in and get bloody chucked out for having an opinion. Obviously, it's a lot better when you was there, when Stephen was there. Obviously, there was a lot of things that you couldn't say. Yep, absolutely nothing. Exactly, mate. Aye, so cool. Good to see you, mate. How are you, mate? And happy Saturday, you know. And good to have a few new people in to say it's absolutely excellent. Do hit the likes and do feel free to subscribe. But you don't have to. I'm not going to chase you with a machine gun if you don't subscribe. Don't worry. And I wouldn't know anyway, because it don't tell you who subscribes and who doesn't. Unless you have a thing set. Making chicken fajitas tonight? Oh, mate, if I was near, I was there. Don't help yourself when you call more Nobex and gay, though. Where are you from? I am from Windsor, Berkshire. You're so nice. And I subscribe. That's what it's all about, mate. It's all about having a bit of fun, you know. As I say, with everything. But it's funny. R is R. Oh, it's been around a long time, Rusty. You don't even know what him and Stephen used to be like. Oh, dear. And it was mad because Jenny was in as well. Obviously, Jenny's not Jenny. Jenny's male, not female. And I hate it when someone's going through a bad time because you do worry, mate. You know, like if you suddenly disappeared now, you think that I wouldn't notice, but I do notice people. And obviously, I do, you know, and you know people. I mean, someone just disappears and like, I know Jenny's going through a bad time because some of the comments and everything. That's what I'm trying to say to him. You know, contact me. You're what this world needs. Well, I don't know about that, but I can try, mate. But as I say, I do worry about Jenny because Jenny's not in the right frame of mind, and some of the things lately were somewhat worrying, mate. You know, and you know when someone's reaching out, someone's they've got an issue, they've got a problem, you know, and a problem you can talk about. It helps. So cool. Chelsea win. He's drunk, isn't he? Chelsea win the Premier, mate. Nah, mate. And sweet. I don't know so much about the sweet thing. That's Rusty. He's a very sweet guy, and I was a very sweet guy as well. Paul, mate, I made my life's mission to buy you a pint. You won't ever come to London. Don't make me fail my mission. You can come up here. You know, I will be. One day I'm going to be at Heathrow Airport or something, can I? I'm in no hurry. Hold on, I've got to get another bed for it. Oh, God, blimey. What am I going to... Oh, I'll have this one. I've got to make it my thing. But no, you know that, mate. Well, you are. Thank you, mate. Thank you. But as I say, I just do this trip. It's a bit of fun, in it, you know. As I say, I was just sat here. I was going to drink these anyway. Mate, you'll have to re-review Frankie from the bottle again. I'm convinced it tastes different. I've just done one, but I haven't shared it yet. I've done a blind tester. And hi from Israel. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're well. Oi. Shan. Okay. All day. I've got to go. Hey, mate. Good to have you on, mate. I know it's late. And great to have you on, mate. Do come back. As I say, Australians always welcome here, mate. You know that. So, well, everyone's welcome here. If you're Australian, if you're whatever, you're welcome here. Hearing English people talk is kind of comforting, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of. Unless it's rusty. My mate's dad said back 30 years ago, Tel Aviv, I never ever got there, mate. Cheers, bud. I'll be back next time. Hey, you know it makes sense. Good to see you, mate. You know it as well, mate. That's what it's all about, mate. And have an opinion, that's good. So nice. Hi from a tittle. I don't even know that, mate. Obviously, I mean, whereabouts are you then in the UK, mate? I know what you're saying from Attleborough, but I don't know. Is that near London? Near? I don't actually know it. Just got to get rid of this one, as one does. I am indeed in Skegness. Yep, just on the outskirts of this nice place, you know. But yeah, is the rest of that one. And this one actually at the moment, if you're into a cider, I will put the review up on the other channel next couple of days. I don't know. How do you spell it? Oh, near Norwich. Oh, wow, yeah, I get it. £1 a can in Tesco's at the moment. That is a deal. 568ml can, I will say. God, you perfect. Foxy, that hurts, mate. That hurts. Foxy was my friend. He's Special M's friend now, mate. No Special M today, mate. Only me, I'm afraid. That's why the viewers are higher, because they know the real man, real deal is in. I don't know how you spell it. I don't know. But near Norwich, yeah, I know Norwich, mate. What's your go-to beer at the pub? Has to be something you can get anywhere. Well, up here, it would be a Bateman's, Triple X. But anywhere else, that's a tough one. I would have to say, what beer would I just want everywhere and that's readily available? I'd have to say Hawkston. I'd have to say Mr. Clarkson, mate, Hawkston, because he's everywhere now. Attleborough, evening. Hey, G, good to see me, old mate. It's your fault I was hammered last night, G. Don't mix with G, people. Evening, G, and do check G's channel. Coke, yep, that's fair enough. Top geezer. No, you know. Foxy will definitely get up there, mate. And, mate, if I did you a flip, I wouldn't be able to get back up. Come on, mate, come on. What kind of snakes and food are common at pubs? We get a lot of snakes on YouTube, mate, sometimes. But food here in the UK would be standard food like fish and chips, lasagna, all that type of thing. So yeah. Oh, snacks. Oh, snacks would be, good correction. I should have noticed that one. Snacks would be like peanuts and crisps, isn't it? You're such a good person, from Izzy. Thank you, Izzy. But yeah, what else? Other snacks, Rusty's popular in the pubs. Peanuts. Crisps. Yeah. Yeah, crisps. It's always crisps, isn't it? I know of a young fella from a Facebook guitar group I'm in who has a band in Skegness. Owen Tasker. Oh, mad, mate. Oh, God, yeah, I hate pork scratchings, but people do like them, don't they? That's mad. Where do they play? Yeah, scampi fries. Oh, what about bacon fries as well? I like them. I don't like the old scampi fries, Lewis. They reek, mate. I'm not a scampi fry, but Special likes them, funny enough. But yeah, I tell you what, for £1, fried bread. Yeah, we have fried bread with like a full English breakfast. So you'd have sausages, bacon, eggs, tomatoes, beans, and fried bread's good. I do like fried bread, but it's really fattening. When you get to my age, you don't want to kind of eat too much like that. Do you like Chicago town stuff, Peaches? Harley, I've got to admit, I do actually, mate. Curry sauce and chips, you know it are, and it's got to be a good one. Hey, Jay, mate, our main man in New Zealand here. Great to have you on, fella. Mate, keep the faith. You know it, mate. And until the next time, mate, I know it's early. Gonna go and make breakfast. Yeah, I get it, mate. Scampi fries remind me of an old girlfriend. Nah, Jay, mate, good to have you on, mate. I don't get involved in all that, mate, with them. It's obviously wouldn't be a good thing. Pickled eggs. Yeah, they do, don't they? Like one of the pubs I was in yesterday had a massive jar of pickled eggs. So a bit weird, though, aren't they, to eat like that? If I eat a pickled egg, I'd want salad cream and everything with it. Never watched a video where someone says such kind words. I wish my bullies were more like you. Take no notice of them, mate. Don't feed them, you know. As I say, we don't get involved with Palestine and Israel, my friend. It's just one of them things, you know, it's kind of life, isn't it? Yeah, cashews on Bombay. Yeah, Frico, good shout. English have some great looking fish and chips. Yep, they have, mate. Bombay, yep, yeah, no, I know it, mate. I know what you're saying, Frico. I know what you're saying, my old mate. He who dares wins, Frico. He who hesitates, don't. Yep, peace. Yeah, peace, exactly, mate. In an ideal world, of course. Used to make scampi. Oh, that's quite mad, mate. Pickled mussels. I'm not really a mussels man. Pickled eggs, just the way they look is horrible. Yeah, they're just weird. You are so right. Pickled eggs, like I say, if you're having a pickled egg, you want a bit of mayonnaise or salad cream just to eat it. Out the thing is, I don't know, but people like them. They are popular. I say the pub I was in yesterday, a big, massive jar of them, which was quite mad. Yeah, I suppose. But if that's what they want, that's what they want. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a pickled egg person myself. But as I say, people do like them. They are popular. Like sometimes now, you know, remember you get the hot nuts, Rusty, where you have it in a little thing, don't you? Smoked mussels are pretty good. Oh, okay, that's quite mad. Bacon, yeah, the bacon, yeah, for sometimes. Pickled mussels sounds good. Yeah, I've never tried it. I didn't even know it was a thing. I've never. I remember mussels as in moles marinade, you know, or whatever you call them, as Del Boy used to say. But as I say, yeah, pickled could work, couldn't it? Double smoked raw bacon is amazing. I have to have my bacon well cooked, me. But yeah, a lot of people do like it differently. And obviously, yeah, smoked. Max Strong. Oh, mate, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, the old big bags, the old Max Strong. Oh, mate, they're addictive. Thoughts on buffalo wings? Sometimes they're okay if they get it right. Brit cuisine is a bit yuck. Yeah, some of it can be a bit strange. But yeah, the buffalo wings, nice hot buffalo sauce with it though. But yeah, they're Max Strong cheese and jalapeno. They are different gravy, aren't they? Sky Blue Army, Steve, you've done it, mate. And mate, you're going to be playing Spurs away, hopefully not West Ham away, because we're going to stay and they're going to go. Well, that's the idea. Cockles and mussels pickled are sold at all chip shops in the fridge. Feeling so high, baby, so stress-free. Ah, good stuff, mate. GTA, Grand Theft Auto, I no doubt. That's what it's all about, mate. That kind of helps, doesn't it? Steve, no, I knew you'd be buzzing, mate. But you've done it, mate. Done it. And let's be honest, especially for George as well. George, another streamer, do check his channel out. I must get him back on Nightbot. He's had a real shit time, obviously, because his dog's died, which, as everyone knows, is bloody horrible, isn't it? Subscribing is one of the best things I have ever... you know, it makes sense, mate. Give over Brit food, isn't it, canny? Some of it's great, isn't it, you know? If everything's being boiled, it's everything being boiled. What trips me out? And English food. Yeah, 95 points. Phenomenal, Steve, in the championship. I just don't want to be your replacement team. But yeah, I prefer things fried to boiled. Like, I prefer a fried egg to a boiling a, I don't know, whatever bloody egg you want. But I don't know, different people think different things, I think, innit? It's kind of works. Bloody lovely. Oh, mate. Do you know what I said to him? You know, what can you say? It's going to be fucking hard for him, mate. And like you said, he ain't had the bloody best of times anyway, and that just makes it worse. I think Danny's drunk, mate. Danny's been on the Madry, mate. Danny, you calm down on the Madry. Behave yourself. I hope Spurs stay up. So do I, mate. But, you know, we've still got a lot of work to do there. But we will see, Steve. We will see, mate. Eating right now. Yep, you know it makes sense. That's what you've got to do, mate. You know, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Remember one Simo and Robber on later at I think 8 o'clock. And he says they're not gonna go too far with him. Well, I hope they don't. Anyway, I hope they have a good old stream. I may well be floating about later. I don't know. I've got to sit in there for a bit in a minute because the dogs keep looking at me weird, and for some reason they're not coming out here today. I don't know why. Which is kind of odd, but obviously everyone that comes to the channel knows I've got Tiger, who's 13, and I know what George is going through today is obviously coming soon for myself, unfortunately, because Tiger's 13, Bandit's about 10, so he's not going anywhere yet because he's some sort of pug, and obviously we've got the German Shepherd as well, and we don't know how old he is, but he's in a bad way, full stop. But obviously Tiger can't go on and on indefinitely because he's old, and obviously I say, you do feel for George. So much fun. Yeah, sometimes it can be fun. Obviously sometimes, fucking snake. Swivel on that, PG. And PG snakes in. That hurts PG though. I must tell Special M. She's always saying how nice you are. Fucking clueless fucking Special, mate. I was hoping to sell her to you yesterday, PG. I was going to say, what car did you say you had? I don't know. She might be on it. She's not on the stream today, mate. Why only Shul? Hat is a disaster. Well and truly, mate. Hey, good evening, Paul. Good to see you, mate. A fellow Paul. I'm only here for a while, Jack. This was just a random stream. But actually, we had some really good people, some really good new people today, which is really good. Hopefully some of them subscribed. They said they would and everything. So yeah, I'm not here for too much longer, mate. I would have gone the other way as well. It was crazy yesterday, wasn't it? When I had 2 streams. running, one that way, one that way on the same channel was just like a bit of a head fuck, that was, wasn't it? It confused Rusty. He didn't know where he was. But I think he had a couple too many rums. But yeah, remember everyone, Mr. Sups and Rob are on at 8. I may well be floating around there later on. Real drink. PG, are you drunk again, mate? Subscribe to this great channel. Exactly. You see, even Nightbot knows. Actually, we must get Nightbot saying PG is a snake. Yeah. Hey, PG. £1 cider, mate, on this channel, mate. I have a ginger cat named Theo. I have a dog called Tiger. And do subscribe to our main channel, Rate My Beer. I am the connoisseur, the proprietor of Rate My Beer. I do have staff as well that sometimes are there and thereabouts, as one would say. But it's always nice. I say there's the Aldi and Lidl ones gone up today. Do watch that review. But I'm drinking that, PG. I tell you what, mate, for £1, I hope no drink now till next week. Oh, blimey. I will be hopefully on a Rate My Coffee, mate, in the morning, you know. And talking to Mr. Sups, there he is, Mr. Sups. He means well, you know. He can't review a beer for toffee, but he tries. You know, that's what it's all about, you know. His heart's in the right places, Mr. Sups. And for me, that is a win. You know, absolutely great lad. Do check his channel out, people. Yeah, in Tesco's, mate, on the old club card. It ain't the greatest beer in the world, but £1, 568ml, 5%. If you're on a budget, it's not bad, mate, is it? You know, I have had this brand before, but I should have probably had that before I had the Hawkston. Having the Hawkston, I've got the old 7-8, mate. But that's when I own the old stream, mate, and a bit of the old George playing. You know, I better not do YouTubing with no more music on here, mate. I've done them so much lately, but luckily they seem to leave this one, which is good. Brentford, mate. The bees, PG, the bees, mate. And then when we turn Villa over tomorrow, mate, the whole game's changed, mate. I thought we were going to get turned over. Richard Gabbo, and I have a dog that died. Then I've got another one named Anna. She's a Romanian kill shelter rascal. Oh, cool, mate. A Tottenham fan. Condolences. Thank you. Oh, mate, that's mad. And I know how bad it is when a dog dies. Oh, no, yeah, I get what you mean, mate. Hey, fan, you know it makes sense. You know how it is, isn't it? It's he who dares wins, he who hesitates. Well, kind of don't, do they? That would be the situation. Right, I better have a pee. I better check the dogs because I keep leaving the door shut because it got a bit windy. I will be back 2 minutes. Say, P Game would keep. Yeah, no way you're turning Villa over. I'm back. Jay's back. Good to see me, old mate. I hope breakfast was good, mate. Paul Group would take no, it's a PG. He's a Wally, isn't he? He died from cancer. So did my granddad. Oh, mate. Sorry to hear that, mate. That's not good. 3 injuries would occur. Yep, you know it. You're mad cute. Rusty's the man, people here on the channel, and PG. Yeah. Mm. I made myself some cereal. I do like cereals, but I've only got cornflakes at the moment. It reminds me of bloody things that I shouldn't be thinking of. I do like a smoothie, mate. Has to be a banana smoothie for me, I must admit. Soon, yep, that makes sense. But yeah, remember everyone, Mr. Sups is on at 8. Or 8ish. I say RV, I don't know, see. I kind of, because I'm on my own in here tonight, it's quite mad. Yeah, I do like a Weetabix, mate. And Shreddies, I like Shreddies. But I'm on my own out here tonight, and I just play music and I'm watching a thing, and it's kind of like I go into my own world. Yeah, if you're 11, you really probably shouldn't be in here. To be honest with you, this is meant to be set for over 18s, and nothing wrong with that. But you see, obviously a lot of the chat and the swear and everything is hence why it's supposed to be set for 18 plus. Obviously, I'm eating Kellogg's. Oh yeah, Kellogg's, same as us, mate. Makes sense, mate. Makes sense. You know, it makes sense. But yeah, good to see PG in the house. You know, PG's all right. He means well, doesn't he? You know, I know he's you know, a sandwich short of a picnic kind of thing. But you know, he's been with us for ages. PG. There's bits of popcorn which sounds odd, but pretty yummy. Oh, well, what's it called? What's it called, mate? We'll probably have the same ones. Well, I would have thought. Maybe, maybe not though. But I say I might well. I'll be in the chat on Simo's one anyway. But you see, I can kind of have my music playing if I'm not going on a live, and obviously I'll be probably back on here tomorrow. Just right. Oh, I don't know it. Oh yeah, of course. Self-explanatory. You said. I mean, I didn't know because I don't know that name. So of course, when you said it, just right. Yeah, yeah. No, it makes sense now. What you said earlier. Here comes the sun. Yeah, what a song, little darling. Oh, mate. Here comes the sun, and I say George Harrison at his absolute best. Actually, one at his absolute best. Probably George Harrison's best song is Something. Something in the way she moves me, attracts me like no other lover. So a few stories about that one. Do I miss Harry Kane? Of course, mate. Of course, I absolutely love Harry Kane. But he done it, been there. Got the T-shirt as a Tottenham fan. Right, Truth. I've got to be honest with you, mate. When I saw the footage of them in Spain, always singing about us and everything, and no, to be honest, mate, I want Madrid to beat them, and if they get to the final, I want Paris Saint-Germain, who I think will get to the final, to beat them. I'd love Harry Kane to turn them over in the final, if I'm honest, and I know you should cheer British clubs, but they wouldn't cheer us, so it kind of goes that way, doesn't it? Hey, buddy, good to see me, old mate. How are you, pal? Yeah, no, I know, Simo. Okay, bye. But I've heard more swearing than you probably have from my mother and father. I get that, mate. But all I'm saying is, I say, it's kind of set that. You sound like a really good kid, mate. Don't get me wrong, but you know, sometimes, how can I put it? Kind of enjoy your childhood, mate, because before you bloody know about it, it's gone, mate, and you're big and old, and you're like, I should have done that. I should have done this. Honestly, mate, I don't have a problem, as I say, but, you know, hey, shut up, buddy. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly, Russ, that's what I'm saying. Do you think it is easier or that Tottenham are a bit of both, to be honest with you, mate, but Harry Kane could score goals everywhere, mate, no matter what. He is so bloody good, mate. I remember watching Harry Kane years and years ago as a kid, and his passion, his desire, and everything. And I remember like watching him some of the Europa League games, and I said, unfortunately, I love him, but he's not going to make it. And he did. Yeah, I know I'm not. You seem a bit knowing. I should quick question. I'm 15 and should I believe myself? And I don't care what people talks. Oh, dearie me. Again, you see, as I say, these streams are meant to be for over 18s because it's just, you know, sometimes the chat, as I say, sometimes you don't want to grow up too quick. You know, I mean, look at Buddy. Animal there. He's in a bad way, that boy, mate. Done it, been there, got the T-shirt, haven't you, Buddy, me old mate? But yeah, it's difficult. Arsenal winning 3-0. Good for their goal difference. If you're upset from swearing, you on. Yeah, that's true, mate. Well, no offence, you're going to come across swearing because it's part of our language. It expresses emotion. Yep, you know. Thank you, mate. My friends are mostly negative, dude. Yeah, that's not good, mate. That's not good. But when you're young, you want to be out there, mate. You know, when I was young, I was like kicking a football everywhere or knocking on people's doors and running off and being a complete dick. You know, I haven't changed much, but I know. But I don't know, mate. It's kind of, innit, you know. Because it says your stream is okay. You know it. Good to see you, Stephen. Rusty, if you say, buddy, shut up. And including buddy. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. Remember, Mr. Sups is on at 8. With Rob, they're talking about some beers. So as I say, I'll be here. Bit of music. But so I don't know if I'll do any appearances tonight. But I will probably be on tomorrow morning. Hopefully. My favourite beer. Funny enough, there's a post today in a group. And if I was talking about my favourite beer, I would say that. Eyinger, Wise. I know it's the wrong way round, but 5.8%, I believe. Yeah, 5.8% ABV. It's a wheat beer from Eyinger, which is just north of Bavaria in Germany, and it's absolutely stunning. Gary, good to see you, mate. Sirs, we're good, folks, but swear a lot. Don't mean to upset you. Yeah, no, he's just saying it, mate. I'll get that. Foxy, bye, friend. Gabbo, be good, mate. Do take care of yourself, mate. Yeah, so I mean, it's difficult, Rusty, isn't it? It's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, you know, I say it's meant to be 18. The things tick that you shouldn't be able to come in here unless you're 18, obviously. But as I say, well, I'm about to go anyway now, aren't I? Yeah, as I say, PG, that's got to be the best, isn't it? I mean, Ian Roberts said it in a Facebook group, funny enough, today, and I thought, it's got to be, you know, Andex is right up there. You know, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, mate, I was wondering if you were going to come in before I went, mate. Mate. Buzzing, mate, buzzing. Yeah, rules are rules, Paul. Honestly, on a PG, on a personal level, you can't really have, you know, kids when we're swearing and talking about things that we're talking about. You know, they seem quite intelligent. They seem good kids, but what the bloody hell do you want to watch some stupid old man, mate? Go out and do something and, like, enjoy yourself, you know? Come on, you Spurs, you know it, mate. But, yeah, obviously, it's a bit difficult, isn't it? Don't worry about it, mate. We're not responsible. We're not responsible for anyone over there. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't have a problem, Rusty. They seem like good people, you know? But if I was their age, I wouldn't want to be talking to this Wally, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's a different world we live in there, mate. Maybe we help in some way. I hope so, you know. And obviously, I don't want to offend anyone with my swearing or anything. I try not to swear, as a lot of you know, but sometimes you have a few and it blows away with you, doesn't it? Stupid old man, don't do that to yourself. The truth hurts and you don't have to do that. No, but right, buddy, on a serious note, mate, if you're that young, mate, what a bloody hell would you want to be watching or listening to any of us lot, isn't it? And hello from the Netherlands. Good to see you, Samantha. How are you? I hope you're well. And older. Rusty, why the hell would you want under 18s in here? I'm getting the word. This random douchebag pretending to be. They could well be, mate. I don't know, but for the safety of everything, you have to, if they say they're 11, then obviously you have to take it as face value, buddy, that they are 11. And this is ticked as an over 18 stream, so they shouldn't really be here. You know, I see Jack and Rusty getting on. Always nice to see. Always nice. But yeah, as I say, you have to take it, buddy. It's face value, and you know they might be bloody. You know, anyone could be anyone, isn't it? Obviously, people like you and me, we're real because I've seen you on a live, but anyone that comes in here, mate, you can be anything you like online, you know. And that's the crazy world we live in now, isn't it? And that's the God's honest truth, you know. You can be whatever you want to be, whenever you want to be, and everything now. It's madness, mate, and it's a different world. Jack causing trouble? Never. Just never. And you are a Dirty Leeds fan. You said it to save me saying it. How are you, Mark? Good to see me, old mate. As I came on here. What for daring to say kids should be blocked? Yeah, kids shouldn't be in here, Jack. Full stop, mate. How long do your vapes last? One of these, about a week. Just over 10 mil. Little, I haven't got one to show you. But I would have showed you the little 10 mil thing. You are something, mate. In installation, do not try. Rusty, just chill. Jack, chill. Life's too short for all this. But yeah, no, he's set for over 18, so you shouldn't theoretically have anyone under the age of 18. And it's not that, mate. As I say, you know, some of the stuff we're saying, you probably don't want to listen to. Same as mine. Oh, yeah, I do that sometimes with here, mate. I don't need to do that for you, mate. Yeah, just chill, everyone. You know, chill. It's nice. It's nice. It's got been some really nice people. Obviously, Jay, my mate here, which is great from the other side of the world. I mean, we've got Buddy in as well. You know. Buddy and his carpet burns. You know it, mate. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm eating an unholy amount of leftover turkey dinner. Always good to see Buddy though. Buddy's been there, got the t-shirt. Paul, you got to make that money. Spurs are going, Joe, mate. No, mate. West Ham are going down. At least for tonight. I'll probably stream tomorrow. If I've got the balls, I'll do it. It's fucking stressful, mate. You know, I'm not doing one without a beer. I know that much. Fucking hell, mate. I've done too many Spurs games without a beer, and they are hard and harsh. Spurs will be all right. Trust me, mate. World famous THFC. Big club, mate. We're not going, mate. It's West Ham. The old Lincoln fans, mate, they all decided, you know, they all perked too quick. I went to Skegness, all I got was this lousy t-shirt. You know it. Get more piercings. George Michael, mate. It's his fault for these, you see. But yeah, that's it. Actually, I had another one there. But yeah, nowhere else. Not really my thing, the old piercings, mate. The old earrings, they've been with me since the 80s. They get called a queer and gay sometimes. I can handle that, you know. It don't matter, mate. It don't matter. It's one of them things, isn't it? It happens, doesn't it? You know? For what's right and wrong about life, mate, you know, you can't keep everyone happy. And when you stand up here in front of this, you've got to be prepared to take it. If you can't take it, as they say, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, you know. You know how it is, Buddy. That's why Buddy ain't come back yet, you know. Buddy's lives were good. Buddy offered something different, but I don't know, in his own way, he's kind of, I think he's building up for it. I think at some point he will. Maybe, or maybe not. But yeah, been nice, you know. Does Robin Williams know? You've been talking about George Michael. PJT, you took some hits. You know it, mate. I have took a few beatings, me, mate. I get knocked out, but I get up again. And you know that's this little person with his bony hands, mate, that whacks you and it bloody hurts because their bloody hands are bony. You know me, PG. Real man. Real deal, mate. Real deal. Not scared of some little fucking blonde-haired midget, mate. Bring them on. Yes, you see, PG? Fucking hopefully no one cuts this and sends this to her. I will be in a bad way, won't I? But no, that's what it's all about, mate. Lots of trolls in recent weeks. Really, yeah. That's it, mate. It's been unfortunate. You know, I don't know what's gone on, obviously, with Simo. And I'll tell you, mate, you've met Simo yourself personally. I've met Simo on numerous occasions. And it's not like I'm just sticking up for him because he's my friend. the point is, mate, he's not going to say this shit. It's never going to happen. He's been brought up so different to not do that. And it's like someone's kind of done something as Simo that wasn't Simo. And that, and it's horrible, mate. You know, you try and let the streams run and everything, and then you get these people when they, you know, some people are really butthurt about something. Something kind of happened, but it's not sups, you know, and that's how it is, mate. He's never, mate, having met his mum, his sister, you know, been around his house on numerous occasions. It's just no way, mate. Not a prayer. As I say, it's not when everyone says, "Oh, you just stick up for him." It's not that. It's just telling the truth. I'm going to shower now. It's great interacting with you. Hope to see you on the stream again. I'll subscribe so I'll get a notification. You know it, mate. I always come on here, normally in the mornings on this one. And then I do some mad drunk live sometimes, mate, singing and acting like a real plonker, as one does, isn't it? But yeah, Joy, mate, great to have you on, fella. Have a good day, mate. You know, I've got to go myself soon, actually. One troll to rule them all. The fellowship with the troll, you know how you doing, fella? Very brave. Respect, mate. Walked around Skegness in it yesterday, mate. You know, what can I say? I'm a Spurs fan. If we go down, we go down, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Probably get stuffed by Villa tomorrow, and I'll be like, what a dick. But there you go, mate. You got to, like, you know what I mean? Anyone sticking up for Simo, knows Simo well enough to back. Exactly, Rusty, and that's it, mate. As I say, when I got that shit that night, when they say, "Oh, you're just sticking up for him," I was like, "No, I'm not sticking up for him. I'm telling you, I'm putting the truth, and that is the truth." You know, having known him, having met him on numerous occasions. Yeah. That's what I mean, mate. Spurs fans goes down. Everything's got a price, buddy. Nah, George Michael's dead. They're quite safe from me, mate. So there you go. He who dares wins, buddy. He who hesitates don't. Some are going to Villa Park. Oh, come on, the boys. Oh, mate. The only thing happening at Villa Park tomorrow, mate, is Spurs coming away with 3 points, mate. That's how it rolls, mate. Yeah, Simo is sound, Jack. You know, it's mostly gone now, but it was too long, and they kept coming back and under different accounts, and you're like, you know, you don't fucking need it, mate, and it's just wrong, mate. And as I say, I just know him personally, and I know that this shit, he didn't even know what particular things were. You know that, you know it, mate. We are the world famous THFC. We don't give a fuck, wherever it may be. Yeah, Sups ain't no troublemaker. It's just one of these pet heats. His drummer and trouble. No, exactly, mate. Needs a decent haircut. Hey, he did though, didn't he? But yeah, it's an interesting game tomorrow. I will try and stream it. If I don't go out. Oh, I don't know. I've got that 7.5 bloody keg to review, and I was going to do it when I've done this cider one, but I'm thinking like, believe me, yeah. Hey, when I was at school with him, I used to nick my dinner money, you know. Honestly, mate. Yeah, 50p every day, mate. And my cigarettes. He took it all, mate. Took it all, buddy. Broke me, mate. That's deserved, buddy. Yeah, you know it, mate. He did. Took my dinner money every day. Took Buddy's milk money, mate. We'll find him. Simo made me drink more than 3 pints. I was sick. Oi, I did Perfectdraft convention with him, mate. The man's an animal. I told you, PG, before you met him, be careful with Mr. Sups, because when he's on fire, mate, I mean, I've drunk him under, let's be honest, mate, on channels, but every time we've met up, mate, he's a fucking different gravy, mate. It's like, you're like, fuck it, hell, Sups. Trouble he got me into, mate. Whereas you heard a lot. You heard from Special M last night. I nearly got murdered that night, mate. I had to get another hotel room because she was going to proper kill me. Let's just say. And then when I realised that I hadn't paid for the room because I said I didn't have my bank card, you were definitely warm. Yeah, you know it, mate. And as I say, I didn't have my bank card and I knew I could escape. And I thought, fuck that, 100 quid for to sleep in another fucking room. The only thing I nicked was the biscuits and the milk. £100 for a night's sleep, and I had a bed in there and a massive room. And the place I played for was special. She wouldn't fucking let me in. It was like, Simo's the nicest person. I like it when he gets annoyed because he takes zero shit. That is what it's all about, buddy. He who dares wins. He who hesitates, don't. I'm saying can't stand drama. Full time 3-0. Good for their goal difference. Shame, but of course the pressure's on City Monday night. We only had 5 beers. PG tips. Hey, Mr. Sups is there. Hey, see if you were saying anything bad about Sups, you never know when he might be lurking. Earth Angel, won't you be mine? Oh my God. Remember, Paul, the early bird gets the worm and the second mouse gets the cheese. You know it, mate. Just had my brother and his girlfriend round for a brew. Ah, it's nice, mate. Nice, mate. Yeah, PG. Mate, PG's weak. A weak man, but I've got to admit, Sim, I don't know how much you've watched the stream. He has been shouting your corner. I had a couple of difficult people with a couple of younger people in which I don't have a problem, as I said, but as I was saying to Rusty, this is set at 18, and the way we're talking, I think you should at least be 16 to come in here with us. That was funny. I had your brother's girlfriend. You're something else, buddy, you are. But PG is a loyal trooper. He's got to be loyal to someone. I feel for Mrs. PG, don't you? Mentally, you're about 6. I'll tell you what, Sups, all that stuff I said about him, I'll see Sups in a dark fucking alley. It's all your fault, Simo. God blimey, I drank all my bloody ciders now. It's your fault, Sups. Everything in my life that goes wrong, it's Simo. So I haven't, have I? I've got the old big one. It's not so bad. Simo, mate, I love you, Simo. BJT has been slagging me all day because I didn't... Yeah, the fucking right. As I did say earlier, as it comes to beer reviews, he tries his heart out, people. And he really does. But he should have been all the beer, no idea, Mark II, mate. What do you mean PJT dresses like a teenager? Watch your mouth out with soap and water, PG. When Simo met in a dark alley, it was magical. Very good, buddy. You fool. Oh. Gunnar, mate. Okay, fair play. Good win today, mate. And he does appear, rain or shine. Old Gunnar appears from the United States. Whether they win or lose. So, yeah, respect, mate. I didn't want you to win, obviously. I'm sure you know. You don't need me to tell you that. Simo, I told you it would be steamy. Rusty, mate, I am a connoisseur of beers, fine wines, champagne, Sups. Fucking lights are on, mate. But there's no one in. Oh, my God. I ate too much. I told you. But yeah. I just thought, I didn't realise I didn't drink this one, did I? Oh, mate. Oh, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly, Mr. Sups. Real man, real deal. However it's got here, it's clueless, mate. I mean, just, mate, the man's drunk. Let's make allowances. Oh, sounds good, mate. Oh, that one you showed me. Yeah, mate. Get it shared. I was going to buy that, mate, but I'm trying to do a different things, you know, like with the Aldi and Lidl. I'm trying to really do. Oh, blimey, that just disconnected. Don't know how that worked out. I thought special. Shut up, buddy. I knew you were going to just about to. But yeah, that sounds good, Simo. I must admit. I know I so nearly got it, but I just like the £11 ones. Hey, Killer Zombie, mate. Good to see me, old mate. Oh, hey, James. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, I won't be here for too long. Remember, Mr. Sups is on tonight, everyone. I'll be watching in the background, doing my thing, you know, and behaving as one tries to, innit? But yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's been nice, though. Been some really nice people on here. Yeah, we've had a couple of each. I only got called a queer once, so it's not too bad, is it? Normally they get me in the mornings. No idea how I'm going to open. Oh, mate, they do my head in. Why did I say Joe? I thought you were thinking of Giuseppe. Then I thought, to be honest, he's probably hit the rum. So I kind of just let it go, you see. I'm too drunk, mate. By the time I sink this, I'll be joining you, mate. I mean, mate, I'll tell you what I'm listening to as soon as I hang up this stream, mate. Sexual Freak. Your one fuck fantasy. That is a fucking mental song. And George is just in this outfit, mate. Just mad. Yeah, Sexual Freak. Got Freak. And George was just having a mad spell, mate. And clearly we never did that cup of pee. You leave Killer alone, Rusty. Very hard time believing you've only been called that once. Only once today, mate. Only once. Not been out. No, you know it, mate. Don't know whether to try it now, Simo, or I haven't had a drink. You know it, Rusty. I tell you what, mate, that is decent. Oh. And you have a bit in a glass, mate. It's like having a wine. It's like, wow, mate, this is cool. You missed it last week. Buddy, let's be honest. There is no me, mate. They try to fake me. They try to be me. But there's never, ever going to be another me. You know? Unfortunate how it is, mate. No one can measure up. You know? Take the stand. Run the show. Like myself. But yeah, buddy. Good to see you, mate. You know it makes sense. You know it makes sense. But yeah. Quick hour and I'll do two, you see. It's all Buddy's fault, you know. Anytime I was bummed. Just Rusty, just behave. What can I say, mate? As I say, you'll be drinking out of straws next. Oh yeah, of course, I forget. The king of Weizenbock, PG. Fucking hell, mate. If PG's the king of Weizenbock, then fucking George Michael's still alive, mate. Oh, dear. PG, mate. You should be locked up for saying that. PG should be fucking arrested, shouldn't he? For some of his comments. Sparkle Honey. Hello, mate. How are you, pal? Do you like the blue today? Actually, do you like the blue? Yeah. What? Well, I haven't got... blue hat, blue and white, yeah. Mighty, world famous THFC, mate. It's like you never fucking met me. I'm not capable of behaving, and you should know. Oh, that's true. Have you played blackjack? $5,000 bet. Fuck that, mate. Get Buddy in, mate. Every day, yeah, Rusty does, funny enough. That's what's about. Anyone new in, do hit the likes. I do have to go soon before I get in trouble and get too lively, and then I won't be bothered going, and then I'll be streaming the same time as Sups, and then Sups will be going, "You snake me," and it doesn't. It's not good. So I'm on best behaviour tonight. Me, a bit of George, maybe a bit of John. Damn, teach me, mate. Yeah, ask Rusty. Do contact Rusty. Hey, mate, how you doing? I'm all good, me old mate. They say psychopaths like blue. It's a strange coincidence. I do as well. See, I'm a yellow man myself. As you know, buddy. Yellow is the one for me. Yeah. Gambled in the house on house called Dragonfly. You know it, mate. Hey, old pondering pineapple man, mate. That's his favourite, mate. That's his favourite, the old pondering man. Have you spoke? Did you email him? Did you speak to him? Rusty does Captain Morgan's count as a P. Oh, don't. Psychopaths like purple. Ah, Special M likes purple. Ooh. You are skin. Oh, yeah, you're skin and bones. But why someone win 30k and gamble and get banned? I don't know, mate. He who dares wins. He who hesitates, well, they don't, do they? You know, as Mr. Trotter once said, and any of our American friends, do remember, that is Derek Trotter. That man is a legend. David Jason is real life lame, pretty much killer, but had worse. Yeah, he keeps threatening to come to Skegness, PG. Hopefully he does. Be good. Yeah, I've got a lot of time for Mark. I know he's had issues with other people, with YouTube and everything, but I think he's on the best American. The best American is unfortunately gone, Matteo, good to see me, old mate. Reminds you of Benidorm, doesn't it? You think of Matteo, you think of old matey, didn't you? I tell you what, Simo, mate, that is a man's drink. I can feel the heat. Mm. You can feel it's slightly higher on the old ABV because you get a warmth. I don't even think I said that on the bloody review. Never mind. Shit happens, doesn't it? And as I say, it has been good, people. This has been good. Been nice to have a different crowd in as well. I do mostly mornings on this one, as PG likes to take the piss. Paul Greenwood there. I've known him for ages, you know. I can't ban him. He's part of the furniture. When you come into Warrington with Special M, we can drink. Oh, Blake, don't tempt me. Funny enough, what's her name come back, didn't she, yesterday? Jenna. Do you remember Jenna, PG? Used to be one of our top moderators. A man's drink. It's Sadie Hawkins Day. Jenna's in... Where's Jenna? I can't remember now, but it's near you. And it's good to see her back. Hopefully she comes back again. But she used to be our top moderator, didn't she? Got 26 bottles of rum, killer. So Morgan's is back up. That's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. Yeah, Jenna, yeah, she was in the chat last night for ages, which was good because I say we haven't spoke to her for ages. But yeah, good to see her back. Always nice to see an old face because you do kind of wonder, especially when she was so prominent and everything. Obviously, like, you used to have Jenna, Nikki and Special M, wasn't it? You had the three women, you know. And obviously, we know Nikki, or Michelle knows Nikki personally. So Nick's all right. Nick's just doing her thing and everything, which is fair enough, isn't it? But of course, with Jenny, so I think, well, what happened to her, you know? Stephen weren't too keen on her, unfortunately, but I don't know. Sorry, Buddy. Buddy is the channel's Make-A-Wish, yeah. Buddy's when you get the short straw, mate. Rusty, my Make-A-Wish is to go to Skegness and have Paul carry me around on his shoulders and buy me a funnel cake and win me a big teddy bear and then chuck him over the pier. Buddy, what's happened? Nah, good to see you, Buddy, mate. I know you've had your things, mate. Haven't we all, mate? You know, we all have our bloody things. But it's great that you're here, mate, you know? You are an annoying fucker sometimes. When I see you and PG, mate, the other morning, when I was coming on the stream, and I saw you'd commented and PG commented, and I thought, oh my God, I shouldn't be streaming. There's even a fella from around the corner where I live who drops into the chat occasionally, but I forgot his screen name. Oh, it's cool, mate. Yeah, it's cool, mate. Yeah, you get the odd person from Skeg, but not too many from Skeg. God, that PG, mate. 6.8% ABV. That'll knock you out, mate. I'll tell you. You're not gonna see night or day, mate. And is that a German flag, maybe, or a Belgian flag? Buddy is the least offensive nutter we have. Got to work harder, buddy. Hey, Skeg, you know it. You know it, Foxy, mate. You know how it is. It's, as I say, it's he who dares wins. He who hesitates, well, they kind of don't, do they? You know? But on that beer that Dirty Leeds and Simo got, I was going to get it, and I just thought, I'm trying to make, do you know, with Rate My Beer, what I'm trying to do is not like, oh, well, this is this £11 beer that loads of people can't afford, but I'm going to do it in a way, and it's really limited. I'm trying to just do some different things to make everyone kind of involved, if that makes sense. You go over it tonight, mate. Sexual Freak. That is the song, mate. Get rid of that Jude guy. Right now, what about Hey Jude? Yeah, mate. Na, 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 na. Hey Jude. Paul's there, mate. Macca's there. Okay, he went for a Burton. I don't know what he did, but if Rusty's timed him out, then so be it. Bonjour. No Hey Jude for you, mate. Just open a Buxton Edge, 6.8. Ooh. Oh. Rusty is, mate. Even when he's pickled. Top man, mate. You know, I remember back when Rusty first appeared, and there was a certain Stephen said, do not trust this man. Do not do this, mate. Do not do that. I said, no, he should be one of us, mate. And he was so adamant that I didn't make Rusty a moderator. and I called that one. So there you go. Should get some credit. His picture, Paul. I didn't see it, mate. It wasn't showing because messages were on top. As quality drop mark, mighty leads. Yep. And anyone new in, do subscribe to our main channel. Of course, that channel's still going. Obviously, I use this one a lot more now, but I will at some point use that one as well. And there was a lot of content, as I say. It will be rate my fucking coffee in the morning. Hopefully, I don't get too pickled and reappear tonight, but you never know. These things do happen, as people know. Axe Edge and Kingstar. Yeah, decent PG. Oh, I'll tell you, mate. Do you know, nearly 7%. You could just sink them for fun. They're the sort of, but that's the sort of shit that's gonna get messy. That's gonna fucking get you and catch you up and then hit you bang like that. Mate, Rusty's not right. James, just steer clear of Rusty, mate. He's too much, mate. He's too much. Hey, I watch your matey, old fucking, what's his name? Fucking Guinness man. You look super familiar. Not me, mate. Not me. What's his name? Stumpy in Blackpool. Well, I was watching it earlier. My mate come round and then I came out here, so yeah, one of them things. God, left winter, mate. Oh, there's been loads of beers. They've nearly ended my marriage, mate. It's just I can't afford it, so get it together, you know it, mate. Proper Del boy, mate. He who dares wins, mate. Mr. Trotter is there. Jolly boys. There you go. And as I say, those are things of only fools, isn't there? Light aside, probably saw him working under the pier. He does know. Yeah, good lad, mate. That's what it's all about, isn't it? I'll tell you, that's got some go, mate. It's got a fucking vibe, as that certain beast would say. But there you go. It's he who dares wins, he who hesitates kind of don't know. Left winter was bloody nice. I like that more than Frankie Royal. Yeah, no, you got no idea. Bottle went off like a bomb. Sups has done it again. Cash. Patel, good to see you, my old mate. How are you, pal? I hope you're well. All is good. It's 7:45. You're going to leave me running. I get it, Simo. Simo, you are the boss, mate. You are the man. I was going to try and do it, but, mate, give him time, Mark. He's never that quick. He's never that quick. Oh, my God, our government is embarrassing, to say the least, right now. So are ours, mate. Shit happens, innit? Probably be tomorrow or Monday. There you go. Do watch Mr. Sups with you. So Mr. Sups is on with Rob at, I think, about 8, ain't you, Simo? About 8 o'clock you're on. I will be on the chat while I'm listening to Sexual Freak. Oh, your one fuck fantasy. You see? Good song, mate. Good song. I don't want to piss my neighbours off, you see. And when I'm in here at 8:30, yeah, I can't. I would have hung on, but I don't know. The dogs are having bloody weird spells, Simo. And I don't get it, mate. I don't know why. The old man has definitely gone rolling home. Yep. But yeah, oh, mate. As I say, it's just weird. They're all just laying there. And I open the door, and yet no one's come out. No one's tapped on here. I think Special's having a power nap. I think Special got pickled in the day. She sent Snake down to get her some beers. Sent me the bloody message asking about 4 cans of beer and telling me she'd pay me double. And I thought, well, would you pay me double? I don't know why she didn't have her bloody Murphy's and that from the bloody fridge. Thank you. You know the score. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Buddy is the man, people. Buddy is the man. But that's what it's all about, you know. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. Righty. Oh, fuck off. You don't mean Ian, right? Please, no. Oh, God, buddy. No. No. It can't be. He's American. They don't know who that jerk is, do they? Well, I hope not, in a way. I mean, Jesus Christ, mate. Like I say, it's like, sexual freak. But yeah, so been a good stream, some good different people in, and that's why you stream this way. I know people have their judgments about that. Obviously, I stream the other way a lot as well. But if you didn't stream this way, you wouldn't meet these people, and half these people that are on these streams now have come from streaming this way. And YouTube don't push it, obviously, like they used to. But if I do a StreamYard stream, you really maybe get 1 or 2 new people in the whole evening. But if you go this way, they do roll it out a bit. Obviously, it never picks up enough traction at the beginning, which would really keep it rolling and that. But you still meet nice people. And as you've seen today, a lot of us have had a good chat. And that's why you do it. That's what it's all about. I only got called Gay One, so I'm quite happy with that. Until Buddy came in and I got called Gay. But I'm used to that. It's kind of cool. Oh, Simo, that cider, mate. Fucking hell. You just don't want to, because you know it's powerful. I met a few on YouTube. Yeah, unfortunately, buddy, they don't make them like me anymore. You're not going to get people like me every day, which is a shame. I know, mate. I know. Unfortunately, you do get some. God, I've got right hay fever or something. It's really bloody odd. You do get some. You get some weird people, but then you get some weird and wonderful. You know, there's nothing wrong being weird. You know, 2 ways of looking at it, mate. Get yourself back on your channel, mate. Do it, mate. Do it. Maybe you've not got the balls to do it. I'll get it. Your balls have dropped a bit now. You're getting a bit older. You can't do it. It's okay, buddy. Adam, good to see you, my old mate. Oh, mate. When they made Paul, they broke the mould. That is it. They broke the mould. I will not say the rest of that because that's not quite true, but they did break the mould, mate. You know, man, I don't seem like this anymore. As Kanye sang, and mate, that's it. Whether you can say what you like about the Americans, but they did give us King Kanye. And I know a lot of you don't like him. I get that. And he says some real fucking stupid things. But as a musician, mate, he's effing talented, mate. Can't believe you're wearing that cap. Fucking right, mate. Why wouldn't I? I support Spurs. And West Ham lost. So it's game on, Adam. Probably won't be fucking game on after tomorrow. But, mate, I'm going to have my moment tonight, you know. It's like, yes, mate. No, mate. West Ham are going down. Not us, mate. We're the world famous, mighty Tottenham Hotspur, mate. And we ain't going nowhere, mate. I need the Diddy song, don't I? We ain't going nowhere. That'll get me in too much trouble. Fair play. You, mate, you've got to be. It's going to be, mate. It is going to be a right fight, mate. It is indeed, mate. Kanye is pretty much the craziest, stupidest person out there, even though there's a couple of real jams. Is okay. It's not okay to Kanye. Kanye's said some stupid things, mate. You know, obviously, I mean, he even fucked up the Wireless Festival because he's barred. He shouldn't have said the stupidity about the Jewish community and everything. But yeah, now that is the truth. What he said there, Kanye is a genius, whether you like him or not, mate. Some of the tracks like Runaway, I've been fortunate enough to see Kanye live a few times, mate, when he was all draped in gold and I was at the front row at Hammersmith in London and watched Kanye doing Runaway, mate. He was right up there, mate. And like, yeah, of course people love to hate him because he's controversial. And he is a dick sometimes, yeah, but he's a fucking talented one, you know. I can see Paul doing Scotty in defence of Diddy. Exactly, talking facts. Yeah, it's like with Diddy. Obviously, I named my son fucking Sean John, as a lot of you know. And then obviously all that shit came out, and it's like, for fuck's sake. But you know, own it. What did he do? He took a few hookers over state lines. Like, fuck's sake, mate. You know, it wasn't really crime of the century, and everyone's like, yeah, I know he did some bad things to Cassie, and that's wrong. I totally condone that. But he fucking paid millions and millions of pounds, mate. You know. And I don't know, maybe it all got too much for him. Fuck knows. You know, the bloke's kind of messed up, you know. I think Kanye saying 400 years of slavery was a choice. Yeah, Kanye said too many mad things, mate. And unfortunately, you can't kind of stick up for Kanye. But as Adam said, he's a fucking musical genius, whether you like him or not, mate. Some of the songs he's written, produced, arranged, you know, he can do this, he can do that. He's just I don't know, mate. Do you know what they say? All the geniuses are fucking mad, aren't they? So, I don't know. It's one of them things, isn't it? Wow, you do not know enough about what that monster has done. Oh, mate, it's not all so bad. Kanye is definitely a strange bloke. Favourite Kanye song? Oh, mate, the geniuses are messed up. Exactly. Look at John Lennon, Jackson, just to name a few. Right, favourite Kanye song is that All Day song. And the reason I choose that song is because Paul McCartney wrote that song with Kanye and for Kanye. Obviously, Paul McCartney, I'm a huge Paul McCartney fan. I'm named after Paul McCartney. And but Kanye's done this. There's so many tracks, you know. Like I say, we go back to Runaway again. Runaway, if you watch the full version, was a 4 or 5 seconds. You know it, mate. You know your stuff, Finlay. What a song! Rihanna, Macca, and Kanye. Gonna get bigger than them three? Probably not in the great scheme of things, mate. Hey, Chris, good to see you, mate. What are we drinking? I'm on the cider here, mate. Funny they invented money to steal from each other and everywhere. Just cool. You have money, you've lost your soul. Classic, you know it, mate. Shows you, doesn't it? He's the only artist to work with Paul. Yep. My favourite Macca song is Marlekin's Higher. Mate, that was from 1979. That was actually the best-selling song ever. George Harrison is my deepest respect. The Beatles, Ringo in second place. George Harrison was the unsung hero. But let's be honest, with a songwriting partnership of Lennon and McCartney, how are you going to beat them? No one is, ever. Again, my opinion. Not Yesterday. No, my favourite Beatles song would be probably A Day in a Life. Favourite Bowie song? Oh, mate, now you're talking. The old South London boy. Love David Bowie, mate. Come from Brixton. Absolute legend. Again, another genius that had issues. Favourite Bowie song? Fuck. You got me there, mate. You got me there. Modern Love. Modern Love. Yeah. Oh, mate, I could just do a bit of Bowie. Absolutely love David Bowie, mate. Absolute legend. You know, they don't make them like that anymore, mate. I say changes, that's fair enough. Life on Mars, good call. All good calls. You know, he was brilliant, mate. Again, that was that year when Prince died. And let's not forget about Prince. We talk about American artists, geniuses. Prince was fucking crazy, but Prince was a fucking genius as well. Think of Purple Rain, the album. Call me Maxwell, I have a silver hammer. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer. Space Odyssey was the first song I learned on guitar. Fair play, mate. I get that. Yeah, mate, why not? Bowie's brilliant, though, wasn't he? But yeah, there's been, as I say, it's got to be Twisted Dark Fantasy, mate. It's got to be with Kanye. I mean, I'm not so much of the recent Kanye stuff. I'm not so into. I haven't gone there with the new album. Same as Robbie Williams. I haven't gone there with his new album. I like Prince, Diamonds and Pearls in the 90s. Yep, just dropped a sub. Thank you, Finlay, mate. You know it makes sense. Anyone do sub to the channel, do loads of stuff. And there's another channel as well which comes up on Nightbot. I like Bowie songs in Labyrinth. Oh, yeah. Only one I did like. That's fair enough. Yeah, it was Twisted Dark Fantasy, mate. Was a complete masterpiece of modern music. Adam, you know it makes sense, mate. Honestly, and I do get the hatred. And Kanye's a dick. I'm not defending him like in that way, but as a musician, mate, you know, he has some huge talent. He just messed up. I don't know, mate. Like I say, you look back to Lennon, Kanye, Jackson, you know. Favourite band is probably a Jam. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Genius musician, yeah, exactly, mate. Chris Diamonds and Pearls was hot. Oh, Prince was brilliant. Let's Go Crazy. When Doves Cry, you know, dig if you will the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss, the sweat of your body. He was fighting against Jackson, who'd had Thriller, you know. And you know the good thing about the King of Pop, and I know the things with Jackson, that's fair enough. I'm not going to get into all that. But when Jackson said, I said, well, why won't you take Prince, you know, to open up? And he said, because they might just want him and not me. And that was from Michael Jackson. So that pretty much tells you something there, mate, doesn't it? Have you had the weed beer yet? No, he probably thought he could say what he wanted. Bit like Lennon, yeah. It fucking cost Lennon, mate, didn't it? That's a sad, probably the saddest moment ever. I think I hate every successful. Okay. No, mate, had 3 stouts, Purple Rain, yeah. What a fucking tune. But yeah, like Apollonia, mate. How cool was that video? Oh, I'm not too good, Anna. Man flu, mate. Man flu. Anna, mate. You know it, mate. Boss. I know, I can hear someone inside. I keep thinking it's Special M on the alert. I'm thinking, fucking hell, I'm going to be a dead man standing here. And Anna. You know, it makes sense. I came on here, Anna, for a quick hello 2.5 hours ago. But yeah, as I say, it's that was also the same way I met Anna. Yeah, you see, I've got man flu too. Yeah, I swear I can't swallow properly as well, Chris. And I'm like, fucking hell, like even some of the food's not tasting good. You're a proper cockney. Windsor lad. Might be allergies. Do you know what? Special M reckons I've actually got hay fever, Simo, but it's like when I swallow, not nice, mate. It was really weird, just I felt really weird. I had that pint of Hawkston, and I know how much Hawkston tastes and how good it is. And I was thinking, but once you have the second one, you kind of get into it. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not a posh lad, mate. Windsor is just outside London, Adam. Yeah, I actually grew up in a village called Old Windsor, where I lived 2 roads away from Elton John. So there you go. But I lived in a council house, mate, and it's not like that. It just sounds good when you say, I'm from Windsor, Berkshire. You know, I know the Queen. It's like, but not quite like that. That's from drinking too much. I've hardly been drinking, mate. No, it's like, I don't know what it is, mate. Don't know. It's a bit weird. I'll tell you what, though. That Simo. That side is good. And cheers, Anna, said Mr. Sups. Remember, Mr. Sups is on with Rob at 8:30. I'll be in the chat. Yes, mate. That's actually, see that one there? That's actually a painting, that one. And I've had that for years. I used to have the one, with the other Grandad, not Uncle Albert, but it got smashed when I moved house the last time. I can swear, just get over it, buddy, I swear. See the little trotter van there? Hope you can see that, just. There's Jolly Boys up there. Lovely jubbly there. Only Falls there. And obviously over there. But I used to have like loads of stuff. But I've moved around. Yep, the old World Cup, mate. And look, I don't know why I brought this stupid thing. And Special M put the bows on it, mate. It looks bloody weird. But Tottenham did get to the final. I was waiting for a buddy response. You know it, mate. You can eat an entire ear of corn. Can you remember the dog that found the World Cup? Yeah, of course. That was it. The missing one, isn't it? You see? Quite mad. And there is the Europa League one in there. But yeah. Anna, have to watch the Jolly Boy. Oh, mate, the Jolly Boys, they don't make them anymore. I was watching Only Fools North today where Dale finds out Raquel was slated. That's brilliant, mate. You're talking H. Tyson. Hey, Mike Tyson, mate. Mate, let me show you that, mate. Maybe the wrong way round, but there is Iron Mike with me. Before the days, mate. This is before the days where you could AI your pictures, mate. That was me and the King, mate. I love Iron Mike, and I don't care what anyone says about him. And I had my picture on myself because I told him straight when it was me, Mike, and my wife. And Mike said, where do you want me to stand? To this side or to that side or in the middle? I said, Mike, seriously, mate, I'm always going to love you. You never know about it. I'm not having my picture of her. I'm having my picture of you on my own. So there you go. Thank you, Tyson, mate. Can you remember the dog? Is that legit, Paul? Yeah, of course it is. Chris, that was from back in bloody 2007. Have a fantastic day. Oh, Chris, mate, chatting to him was fucking brilliant that night. Absolutely amazing. But it's when I said to him, mate, I said, Mike, I'll always love you. I don't know about the wife. And he just looked at me stunned. And I was there, mate. with a fucking real heavyweight champion, mate. Fucking got the shakes after, I'll tell you. Cheers, PJT, West Ham, mate. You will also use tomorrow. No. No. Please. Don't. And when was that? Yeah, years ago. But like I say, obviously I looked a lot younger myself, which is kind of a giveaway, isn't it? That's the Leighton Orient badge. There you go, mate. Absolute geezer, brother. I'd love to have a beer with you in there, mate. If you're ever in the Skegness area, it was taken up, man. Get out of it, mate. It was actually in Gouldstone, in Great Yarmouth. It was a dinner thing. And Mike done the talk and everything. And when Mike told you about his pigeons and how he turned into such a psycho, it's fucking amazing, mate. Absolutely amazing. You'll beat Leeds, though. Yep, West Ham will lose to the Gunners. Subscribe, you know it, mate. And there is loads of stuff coming up. As I say, people, of course, you know it makes sense. 20 likes, everyone. Thank you. Will Arsenal win the league? Adam, I hope not, mate. The Gunners will save Spurs and still won't win the league. I remember he hooked a drunk fan on... You know it, mate. Messy beers... Mersey beers. What are you drinking? Just on the cider here, mate. I did a review before I came on. So it was a 4-off review, so I've been drinking the 4 beers. But yeah, it's not my preferred beer. My preferred beer would be wheat beer. Yeah, good point. I've got to mess around in there in a minute. But this cider here is the one I've been on at the end. 6.8% Thigstons Paradise Cold Dry Vintage Cider. Hold on, I can hear someone out there. Hold on, let me check what's going on. Hold on. Only Special G. Oh, I'm not getting a bollocking. No, I think she's asleep, mate. So Special G said, Fridge looking like full, you know it, Adam. Hey, Mark, good to see me, old mate. I'm an inches medium tonight. Classic stereo system. I'm drinking. Hey, do you know that night cider's all right, isn't it, for the price? I tell you, I don't mind that, you know. Blows your fucking head off as well. Paul, was that picture taken in 2000s? Anna, I moved up 2006. It was between 2007 and 2013, I would say, or between 2012, I would say 2009. But yeah, I don't get a bollocking in a way, mate. I'm the boss here. How many glasses do you need? Yeah, no, I don't have so many glasses as what I used to. It's kind of different, isn't it? How's life in London? I don't know. I'm in Skegness, aren't I? Anyone new in, do hit the likes. You know it helps the channel. Finlay, also another favourite band of mine is Echo and the Bunnyman. Yeah, I know Echo and the Bunnyman. Not really my thing, to be honest. Yeah, skeggy, mate. How I ended up here is a effing long story. But, you know, it's kind of cool here. I kind of like it. Hello, how old are you, lad? Love the skeg, you know it, mate, you know it. And anyone, if you ever come up to skeg, do get in touch. I'll always come out and meet people for a beer, you know it, mate. I was born a long time ago. How old do you think I am? So there you go. Old? Tell us the story. Well, I was going to move to Lytham, St Anne's, but I went over there on the piss with Simo Sups, believe it or not. It's his fault. Got into a lot of trouble there. Paul was 89. I'll give you 89 years old. You are 48. Mate, you're kind, Jay, but a little bit older, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Yeah, I was going to live, because I lived in Blackpool in 96. I went on a piss up because I split up with my first wife on Christmas Day, and I went on a piss in Blackpool for a weekend, and I stayed for 3 years till 99. Lytham was not too posh, mate. Seriously, mate. Just don't be silly, Simo. Wash your mouth out with soap and water, mate. But it was kind of, oh, I know. I'm smoking on some Rodney's. Hey, you know it, mate. Get in there, mate. Get in there. Situation, you know, yeah, splitting up on Christmas Day is mad. Yeah, it was. Well, I watched Grant get rid of Sharon on EastEnders. Now, things weren't going well, right? And I met this other woman. She was from New Zealand, funny enough. And she said to me that, like, we can't go anywhere till you get rid of her. And I'm like, I'll sort it out. And I got pissed up Christmas Day, and that was it, mate. But it was dead in a way, you know, unfortunately. And that girl's not even here now. So, obviously, mate, deepest respect to her. And fucking, I was a real dick and a real arsehole about everything. And I fucking lived the rest of my life regretting some of my moments and some of my choices. So, but good with the women? No, mate. No, mate, no. Same woman, same wife. Same woman for 26 years, mate. No one else will have me, you see. So, you look late 30s, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, but I am 55. Lytham is the posh end of Blackpool. Stayed there numerous times. Rodney, you plonker, you know it, mate. And it is good. I love the love that Only Fools and Horses gets. This is America. Speak English. This is England, mate. You speak English. Oh, yeah, you do. You copied us. I know. Oh, does he? You want to shut your effing mouth up, Rusty, me old mate? Go on, mate. Yeah, you know it. Adam, mate, it's all about having a laugh, isn't it? As I say, this was like some random stream that I weren't even going to do. I literally set this up about 5 minutes before and thought, oh, I'll just come out there for an hour because I had to do that review and everything. Angry Bimmer's done okay. You know it. And Foxy, been with us a long time. And exactly, Adam, that's what it's all about. And yeah, obviously, there was a few things earlier with a few people, but most things been good. I only got called queer once. I'm not too worried. Late 70s, that hurts. That hurts, mate. That hurts, Mark. That's like a knife, mate. 23 likes. Thank you, everyone. Do hit the likes if you're new. Do feel free to subscribe, but you don't have to. I can't force you, mate. I haven't got a gun. Right, quick more beverage, and then we'll be right near where Mr. Sups comes on and takes over, innit? Right, what can I drink? I need something nice. Ah, mate, I know just a beverage. Hey, the old Bavarian Wes, mate, and it's brewed in Whitby. What a beer. Alcoholic? Paul, please, no. Don't tell everyone. Yeah, no, I'm not too much of a spirits man, Adam, because the old wife will do me in. If I had to vote, I'd probably vote for reform, but I don't get into all that, mate. Born in the late 70s, you mean? Yeah, exactly, mate. Yep, and do check Mr. Sups out, people. He'll be on at 8:30 with Rob. I'll be there in the chat with you, Simo, me old mate, you know that. But you don't get no hassle because you're streaming normally, so it's just like, well, I have to put you on words so then I can have the music on, but the words don't pick up you sometimes, Simo. It makes out you said some really odd things, but it's fun, mate. You know, that's what it's all about. As I say, there we go, people. That, mate, one beer out here at an hour. I will be there in the chat, Anna, with you. Trust me. But they're talking about some beers and everything. So as I say, I will be in the background. Ignore it, Paul. The account is fresh. Oh, okay. 40 minutes ago. Bloody hell. I'm from Canada. Want to bet on Soccer Champions League. Don't know that soccer much. How will you win? But yeah, but, you know, people say the thing. Hit the Wes beers around 3 p.m. Had two. Oh, fucking hell. Hey, Foxy's rocking. Get rock with the king of pop, mate. Opening the panel up. Yeah, if I'm not pickled, Simo, you know I'll come and join you, mate. I will not be in bed, Simo. I'll be dancing to Sexual Freak, mate. Seriously. I was in Tunbridge Wells. Yeah, I know Tunbridge Wells. I had to make an old-fashioned. Fucking hell. Hello, Paul. I'm in France. David. Yeah, it says David in France, you see. Michelle's fine, mate. Yeah, she's well, yeah, she's okay. She didn't wake up in the morning. Hey, David in France. But yeah, no, special name's all right. There's no problem or anything. She's just, I think she's chatting to Sean. Yes, you know it, mate, the old Trotters jumper. I think she's chatting to SJ, which is our youngest, in case anyone knows that I don't get on too well with. You know it is. These things happen in life. There you go, look at that. That is a Wes beer there, people. I should have picked out the glass. Ended up in A&E this morning. Oh, mate, they let me home as long as I... Oh, Mark, be careful, mate. Tell Michelle I love her, give dog hugs from me. Yep, you know, I'll be in France for a few days, then head into Denmark. Hey, good on you, David, mate. Why not, mate? Why not? David Jason should have been... Yeah, exactly, mate. Be careful, Mark, mate. We're not getting any younger. You know, just slow down, mate. You don't get on with him? Nah, mate. Not going to go into all that. Not the time or the place, Mark, shall we say. But yeah, as I say, I think especially spending a bit of time with it, as far as I know. I think they're listening to music and causing me no hassle. Which is nice. That's what it's all about. Rest, please. After Denmark, where should I go? Denmark's quite expensive on the beer, mate. Yeah, don't pull. Where should you go after Denmark? Luxembourg. Hey, what about that? How different's that, mate? Go home, David. Hey, Giuseppe, mate. I had a few of your criminal mates in earlier. No, there's some great Aussies in earlier, mate. Hopefully they subscribed and they'll come back. Well, Scandinavia is very expensive for booze. Yeah, exactly. David Jason did at least 14 films. But yeah, some of your boys were in, mate, earlier. Absolute legends. Had some good banter and that, which is what it's all about. Belgium, good beer, you know it, mate. So much such live stream day. We'll be giving away a 2007 Corvette Special Edition. Also, I've got that issue. Yeah. It's not good, Anna, I'll tell you, mate. It's not good. But the beer does numb the pain. You know, I told Special I was ill yesterday and she just looked at me as if to say, we're out having a drink and you're moaning you're ill. I had a Coke in the first bar. She nearly fucking done me in, mate. So then I went on a beer because I moaned. Oh, just don't. Good old popcorn lung. You know it, mate. You know it. Good, mate. Always good to see some Aussies in, mate. Honestly. And a New Zealand lad as well. Hopefully they'll come back, mate. We had a real good, bit different stream, you know, because there's normally not very many people coming on here. But the reason, as I said before, to stream this way, because half of you people, if I didn't stream this way, I wouldn't have met. And there'd just be me and Sups talking to fucking PG. I mean, that's criminal, isn't it? Maybe I'll visit Hamburg. Hamburg, yeah, mate. For the Beatles, mate. I'll tell you what, though, do research it a bit. I went there a few years ago. They got a brothel in there and everything. That was all right, you know. Shut up, buddy. Hey, right, meds kicking in. Mark, always great to have you on, pal, mate. Talk again soon. Yeah, as Anna's just reiterating what Anna's saying there. Rest up, mate. Take it easy, mate. And hopefully I'll see you soon, mate. I'll be doing most of the mornings next week. And, yeah, things like that. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, buddy. It's all your fault. But yeah, Mark, take it easy, me old mate. At least I didn't say nothing too dodgy about Special, see, people? Sexual freak. But that is the tune, that is the song. I just got a song in my fucking head and it just won't go. It's kind of, but no, it's been great, Joe, honestly. The way we've all, from American people to Australian people to Canadian people, That's what it's all about, mate, and that's why you do it, as I say. And even a Kiwi, it was absolutely brilliant. That's what it's all about, mate. Hopefully they're subscribed, you know, as I said, I can't hold a gun. Isn't it? I know, what about me? Just don't worry about her. Mark, that's what it's all about, mate. Like I say, neither of us are getting any younger, mate. I do get that. I say, I felt like complete shit, mate, with this. And one stage earlier, you know, when you like kind of want to cough up and you can't cough up, and it's been bloody horrible. Anna, I am all the better for seeing you, as you know. Let's have a laugh. Exactly, Simo. And yeah, it's gone smooth without being bloody stalked. You know, I got called gay once. I can live with that. I'm good. I'm cool with that. As I said, George Michael's dead, so men are pretty much safe from myself. Yeah, it's not good, mate. It's horrible, but you just kind of get on, didn't you? It's bank holiday weekend and everything, and it's like, I wanted to do them ciders, mate, and them ciders are really good. I will get that review out. Yeah, it's like, do you know when you've kind of got phlegm, but you can't get it, if that makes sense? Good to hear. Yeah, Joe, mate, these are the type of lives you need. Not too busy, but it had its moments. It's probably one of the most busy ones I've had, I think, on here, barring the pissed up ones. That's really good. But yeah, do you know when you kind of got the phlegm, say it's here, Anna, but you can't bring it up, if that makes sense. I miss the testicle gremlin guy. Rusty, I love him, you know. What can I say? But obviously, there was a couple of them earlier. I don't know, did you get rid of them, the kids? Because it's 18 on the thing. And like I said, mate, I wouldn't be sat here chatting to some fucking old man, mate. If I was fucking their age, you know. I wasn't being disrespectful to them, just being honest, you know. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I'll give that a try tomorrow. But yeah, as I say, it should be for over 18s. Do you know what, Simo? Many years ago, I used to have asthma, and I had the inhaler and everything. But this has been weird, mate. It was weird yesterday, down at the town and everything, and it was making me think. But talking to you in the pub would be full of laughs. Adam, mate, you know it makes sense, mate. You know it, mate. You know how it is. I get that sometimes. Asthma stuff on my chest. It's horrible. Yeah, I just can't. You see what I mean? And it kind of won't. It's there, but it won't come up. You know, or come undone, as Robbie Williams once sang. I'm a Chelsea fan. For fuck's sake, Adam. Oh, fuck. I've gone right off you, mate. Adam, mate. You know how it is. It's not your fault, mate. I did like you, you know. Whenever I go over there, I'm going to wait till Paul's drunk and play pool again. You would. Adam, mate. That's what it's all about, mate. You know it, mate. Much respect. Fucking rent boy. Oh, no. Joe's got his fucking friend now. There's two of them. Oh. Put a shower on. Let the room get steamy. It'll help you breathe. But yeah, that's been a bit testing the emotions, isn't it? Adam, mate. You're not going to relegate us, though. Of course, that's it. That's what you said. We're going to relegate. Do you know my courier, mate? I swear I'm going to fucking chase a little fucker up the road with a baseball bat. He said, it's not about winning the FA Cup for Chelsea. It's about relegating you lot. I'm like, fuck's sake, you're meant to be nice to the customer. But we have a bit of banter, you know, and that's what it's all about. And that's the good thing with the couriers here. As you get to know them and that, you have a good laugh. And it's, you know, nothing serious. You're not going to know. No. Hot water in a bowl. Yeah, I don't put a towel over me head with Special M. She might strangle me, Anna. That might be it. It might be game over for me. I can't believe she appeared there. I thought she was... Oh, okay. Oh. It's us that are going to relegate you. Swivel on that. Mighty Leeds. I want to stay in the league. Be boring without the edge. Exactly. Adam, mate. The banter, mate. Fucking rent boys, you know? You know it, mate. As I said earlier on the stream, I was once Peter Osgood and Ian Hutchinson's Paperboy. So there you go. But that's what it's all about, mate. And it's all about having a laugh. You know, like when people get too carried away about football. Of course we get pissed off when we lose, especially being a fucking Spurs fan. It's fucking horrible. But you know what? To relegate the Pikeys and not us. Oh, mate, I'm going on a piss up, mate. It's going to be unreal, mate, if they go and not us. Going to get way too much for me. My simple little brain won't be able to process everything, mate. I'll be like, yeah. And anyone do subscribe to our main channel as well, which is Rate My Beer, where we put out dodgy beer reviews every day. Yeah, no, of course I do, Rusty. I'm not stupid, mate. Everything on this whole channel, and like the other channel, was over 18. Oh, Gooner's pissed again. It's all right, Gooner, mate. I know you're drunk, but he's a loyal troop. And when I've been in there on my own one morning on stream, there he was with me, mate. Absolute diamond. But yeah, that's what it should be, Rusty. Obviously, like I say, if I was their ages, why the fuck do you want to be talking to some stupid old man, fucking getting pissed up and swearing on the street? Go out, enjoy yourself. Like I said to him, it's like, Bottle FC, you know it, mate. You know it, mate. They're singing When Will I Be Famous by Bros, not realising that was 1988. We're now in 2026. You know, don't worry about it, Gooner, mate. Don't worry about it. We've all got your back, mate. We've all got your back. That's the sort of people we are. And we do care, don't we? It's like care of the community for the Arsenal fans, isn't it? I know it's not nice, and it's not a nice situation that they find themselves in, which, you know, for what's right and wrong, I don't know. But they've done their job today, and they keep doing their job. You just don't know. Pavlyuchenko, Adam, what a legend, mate. Roman Pavlyuchenko. As Harry Redknapp said, lazy fucker, fucking useless, not a word of English, but bango, mate, he could just turn it around, just like that. It's all banter about footy. No, you know it, mate. And do smash the likes, and of course subscribe. Hated that guy. Pavlyuchenko, mate, the Russian legend, mate. Absolute lad he was. Mate, what a lad. But Harry Redknapp said, like, he's like, fucking play, you know, and he's like, what? And then bango, mate. Moment of genius. Do you know, like, I think if he was trained the right way, it could have been a lot better than he was. But yeah, what a fucking lad, mate, Roman. What a lad. Scored some good goals in at that game. Your thoughts on the Pepper the Pig collaboration? Oh, I love Pepper the Pig, mate. Seriously. Love it. 21 likes. Thank you, people. I do mean to keep saying, do hit the likes, but I just forget, you know, I get carried away. But don't you worry about Pepper the Pig, mate. Spurs, mate. We're going up. The future is bright. Yep, you know it, Anna. You know it. But I say, this was a quick hour, Anna, because I was meant to pack my bloody caps that I pack in the morning. I kind of started them and thought, fuck that, and started drinking the old ciders. No, never mind. Them settings are for 18 plus and chat for mainstream, they're still getting in under 18, then fuck knows, yeah. Well, two of them quite clearly said they're under 18, Rusty, and as you heard me say, that's it, mate. Spurs can only really go up. Third from bottom, so mate. I'm mad YouTube didn't alert you was live. No, they don't. It's weird, Anna. I haven't got a notification on Rate My Beer. Obviously, this phone's on Rate My Beer that I'm live. So there you go. But it's one of them things, isn't it? Can't believe Glenn Oddle. Yeah. Fucking hurt me, that did, Glenn. Hurt me, mate. Hurt me, but great lad, Glenn. Fucking, he was probably one of the most underestimated players ever, because his vision, his awareness, you know, like Teddy Sheringham. Again, Teddy Sheringham went to Man U, you know, you've got to get over it. So as the man says, you know it. Yeah, Glenn was class player. Good manager as well, but he had his beliefs, didn't he? And so 2 hours, no alert until I got it. Kevin Keegan, yeah. Oh, I love Keegan, mate. How can you not like Keegan? You know, he was so close, wasn't he? Hey, Chatty O, good to see me, old mate. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. As I say, I'll come on here for a quick hour, mate. Nearly done 3 hours, but Mr. Sups is on shortly. So as Mr. Sups comes on, I will be departing, saying bonjour. I'll be around there for in a chat a little bit, but I'll kind of listen to a bit of George in that. You see, as in George Michael, in case anyone doesn't know, but then most of you know me that's here in a way. Anyone new, do subscribe and do hit the likes. You know, it makes sense. Hey, Chatty O, yes. Good lad is Chatty O, mate. Good lad, you know. But that's what it's all about. And as I say, there's been some crazy random people, but like Adam here, we've had a good laugh here, mate, haven't we today? You know, we have had the Americans, the Australians, bloody matey from New Zealand, and that's what it's all about. And hopefully they subscribe. But if you don't see him again, you don't see him again, innit? Bit disappointed about Jenny because then he went, didn't he? When I tried him to reach out, and we do know him. A lot of people on the channel know him. He's been around for ages, but he's going through a bad time, mate. And if you can help anyone, that's what it's all about, mate. And I don't know. He's got my personal details, so who knows, isn't it? But that's why you do it, mate. You do it for a bit of laugh, you know. There was a few things earlier when I like, it doesn't matter what you say to me. I'm quite easy with it, you know. Hope you're not a piss pot. Hey, from Australia. What says you, mate? Mate, if your ancestors hadn't been crooks, mate, you could have been one of us. Just remember that. But good to see you, mate. We had some absolutely brilliant Australians here today, mate. Been absolutely brilliant. Yeah, quite mad. And it's good of YouTube. I know YouTube don't push out these streams so much now, but to push it out to Australia and New Zealand, absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I'm not even going there with this bloody 67. Just get over it, mate. That would be okay. Yeah, that's what it's all about. And that is, isn't it? Sammy, yep, absolute legend. What is your work profession? Oh, I'm a retard. Like Rusty. No, I don't do too much now at my age, but I sell car things, like, you see, like valve caps. So what I do is I pack the caps up and then I stream while I'm packing the caps up. So yeah, it's all right. Not too bad. One person timed out for German racist stuff. Yeah, obviously we can't have that. But I used to run bars. I've kind of done it, been there, done everything. You know, it's not bad. I moved the comment, but I didn't time out. So pretty good tonight. Yeah, that's what we tried to do. As I said earlier with Rusty, with Matey, we let it run because I know that people complained. I say there's hardly any moderators now or anything. You do have to be a bit careful because I can be like a sitting duck, but that doesn't kind of bother me. But I'm all right with all that, unless I'm on with Michelle. And obviously, as a woman, it's a bit different. You know, Paul Stills. We're doing good, yeah. Do you know what? I think it's picking up again, and I think it's picking up in a good way. We're getting a good crowd of new people and everything, and we've still got a load of us old ones that have been here for ages. It was good to see Jenna back in last night, wasn't it? And hopefully she comes back in again. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Adam, mate, you're all right, apart from being a rent boy. You know, it's just that rent boy thing. My fucking Chelsea. I forgot that. But it's great, you know. Gift of the gab, yeah. Yeah, Jenna was nice to see her. Yeah, it's been a long time. I hope she's all right. God knows, mate. When she reappeared last time, I said, oh, I'll be back in all the time. And then we didn't see her again. So, yeah, hopefully she's okay. That's good. But, yeah, as I say, it's been so random, though, this one. You know, there's been so many different people. And that's why you do it. You do it for these kind of moments, you know, that YouTube put it out. Like, obviously, Adam's come along today. The American lads, the Australian people, and that's great, you know, and that's what it's all about. Evening, Bill, and exactly Anna, hey, Bill. But yeah, and that was it. I say to New Zealand, you know, the banter we were having with me, the Aussie, and he said, that's what you want, and that's what people come to YouTube to kind of like. I know you get some wallies that come saying loads of silly things like the gay shit. That's okay. You deal with that. Maybe they've got something on their mind. I'm from Lancashire, by the way, my mate. Hey, oh, cool, mate. Hey, Burger and Anna. Yeah. So you're that side, whereas to wear that side. I definitely just like get a blocked up nose, just like, oh, it drives me mad. Right, a decent channel's going live. Catch you later. I don't know about that, mate. Ever been to Lancashire? Yeah, of course. I lived in Blackpool, didn't I? Decent. How dare you, Jack? You're full of charm, though, aren't you? But no. Yeah, as Mr. Sups. Paul, since watching today's stream, I've had 5 pints. and got no admin done, mate. So was I, mate. Look, I was kind of. Well, no, but I'll do it in the morning. Obviously, I'll do a stream at some point in the morning, provided I don't get in too much of a bad way. Blackpool is a bad representation. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. It's a shame, you know, because obviously I had a few years up there, and I do feel for that place, and I'm glad that I'm this side and not that side because of Blackpool. But yeah, of course, not all Lancashire's bad. No way, mate. Not to say it's, look at Nightbot, mate. Nightbot needs a beer. What a fucking man Nightbot is, mate. I absolutely love Nightbot. But with Blackpool, you just hope it gets better at some point, you know. I still love Blackpool, but it's lost its way. Yeah, you know, when I see Stumpy up there, and he's like Chris Hignett, the old £1 burgers, mate. And it's I don't know, it's got his character, you know, and its character is what it's all about. And that's like, I don't know, it's hard now, you know. It is hard for seaside places. I mean, Blackpool's all right, a lot of it when you go along the front, but when you go back, mate, it's like, yeah, homeless, mate. We've got a homeless here in Skegness. Skegness is not like bloody, oh, like, yeah, because it looks a lot, and it does look a lot prettier than Blackpool on the front and the bits that you see. But, mate, we've got the homelesses and the fucking lot of that shit here as well, mate. They put up all the pods and then no one bloody used them. But it's horrible, mate, you know. And then you do see the animosity of people when people come over and then they get fucking housed here and housed there and housed there. I get that because, you know, it should be your own first. And I don't know, but that logic's gone, you know, people that fought for the fucking country and everything. Yeah, that's it, mate. And it's still there, you know. You can remember Blackpool. I think Blackpool is literally the only place in the bloody country, innit, with free peers, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it is actually the only place. But yeah, it's a shame. I mean, I remember back in the day when I lived in Blackpool and everything, and what it was, the councillors were taking too much money out and putting the money in wrong places rather than places should, and it was always going to go that way. Well, I loved Blackpool in the 90s, and everyone said if you'd have been here in the 70s, it was just a different ball game. And then you see footage, don't you? And you're like, wow, mate. I remember when the lights used to come on, the whole atmosphere, mate, along Blackpool Promenade, you just walk along and it's just rammed with people. It's just fucking electric, mate. When you had the flagship, you know, part of the Coral Island complex right in the middle by Central Pier, you had the flagship. You used to walk in there, walk upstairs. You had jellies. You had the Palace. It was just fucking crazy, mate. Yeah, I was there 96 to 99. Absolutely crazy. So I went up there for a beer and didn't come back for 3 years. Yeah, no, the illuminations, they cut them down, but, you know, the illuminations is what Blackpool's all about. You switch the lights on, the whole atmosphere of the place and everything. And, like, we're losing all that. You know, you have to hold on to this stuff in England because, you know, a lot of the people that live here now don't give two fucks for the Blackpool illuminations, but it's part of our history, you know. It's who we are, and the more of that you lose, it's a little bit worrying, isn't it? But there you go. What can we say? I don't think they even do donkey rides. No, a lot of them don't. We've still got the donkeys here in Skeg. And Skeg's just Skeg. Skeg's kind of odd, you know, the way the town is with everything, the way it runs. But it's, yeah, of course it's worrying, mate, because the future, mate, it don't look effing good, does it? I really do hate to say that, but that's the truth, mate. You know, I spent a bit of time last year. We was in Fleetwood, we was in Lytham St Anne's. Yeah, Fleetwood a couple of times, Lytham St Anne's. And Fleetwood just like, I so almost moved there, mate, but I just couldn't. And I chose this place because I just thought it had more life. There's something you can do and everything. And you just, I don't know, do you know, like you want to make a difference for everything, but you can't because you're just one little person. St Anne's, yeah, mate, I've got in a lot of trouble there, let's just say. Lytham St Anne's, mate, was an issue. There was a couple of issues, let's just say. But I couldn't have lived there, mate, because it's not me. Do you know, like, where's the here? Like, I walk my dog and people say, good morning, mate, you know, and then Lincolnshire is crazy, mate. Like, you go into a pub and people talk to you and you're like, fucking hell, mate. What's the place with the windmill? Galston, I think you mean. But yeah, it is. I don't know. It is somewhat odd, isn't it? And you kind of like, you're doing that. It can't be Fleetwood. It can't be Living St Anne's. There's got to be one of the other ones going the other way or the other way. Depends what way you're going along the coast, doesn't it? But I just kind of always see, you know, like I follow, what's his name? Walk on the Wild Side. Massive Blackpool vlogger, because he does it, you know, around and everything, and that's what it's all about, you know. That kind of, for me, that kind of works. And that is nice when people do that, you know. But it's got a long way. It's got a Chipley called Seniors. I don't know, mate. I don't know. But yeah, actually, yeah, talking of things, it is time I said bonjour, everyone. I've got a little bit to do, a little bit of music. You like a chip? Oh, mate, fish and chips, mate. I'm going to do some more reviews. Funny enough, on this channel this week, some fish and chip stuff will be coming up. The other channel, Rate My Beer, is my main channel, in case anyone don't know. That is where I put beer reviews out every day. On the hoops. Hey, mate, you know it. Good to see you, Harry. How are you, mate? Marshmallow fish and chips review. Yes, I will definitely do one of the ones in Gunwells. I've said to people for like 2 months nearly now that I'm going to go there and do it, and I swear I will do it. I'll give you a big windmill, Rusty. Mate, is he who dares wins, he who hesitates? Well, they don't, do they? You know, that's how it is. But yeah. Harry, mate, until the next time, as Terminator said, hasta la vista, innit? And everyone, Adam, and definitely, do you know what? I'm both curry and gravy, because I love both of them. I love trying all different curries, and I love gravy. Not good at Cassie. Freako, I'll be on Mr. Sups in a minute at some point. Adam, mate, till the next time. Make sure you come back, mate. We'll meet up, you know. Mushy peas, you know it, Anna. He who dares wins, he who hesitates, well, they don't, do they? You know, it's not goodbye. It is bonjour.